as Asake Day, we don't know what his personality is normally. So what did they do with his music videos? They gave it a type of setting. They made you think he's a bad boy. Bro, for all we know, he might not drink alcohol. For all we know, he might not womanize.
I've met Asake.
Wait, for all we know, the music videos have consistently shown him in a certain light. And does he add to the success of the song? No.
But to the artist,
does he add where I was going to is the branding. How they have made us perceive him with the videos. TJ Omori did a fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all nations, you are listening to the #1 podcast in Africa, in the world, on the continent, on the planet, wherever you're from, whatever you're doing. Listen, this is the #1 podcast, and I go by the name Excel Joab, aka The Real. I have with me my guys Motolani Alake, Melody Hassan, special guest appearance in the building. You know him as Sheye Banks.
Yes, sir.
But we call him Afro-Hype. Afro-Hype in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Omo, you supposed to be hype man.
I did try.
You don't there.
Give me hype man vibe. I swear, hype man will get hype man. You understand? I feel him.
I go open for you. Like when they pay you for events,
you know that
I go come open for you. Then
let's go.
Yes! Introduce the hype man.
Yes, sir.
On the road hype. Sunday Abacha, fake Sunday Abacha. That's what you are.
Omona, true. That's actually very true, bro.
But it fit me, Abi.
No, but it fits you well.
Fit me, Abi.
Oh,
Don't hate.
Let it be on record that is my gift.
Come on.
Excel.
Come on.
App, you know,
hype man mentor to my team. Come on.
I got some good news from him.
Yeah.
Before we started
You know the title of this episode? Pass down from hype.
Okay. Really?
Or pass the hype.
Pass the hype. That's a good one, bro. That already.
We out here. We got Sheye Banks in the building. We have OAP OG. You've tried, bruv.
All the way from Kizz Daniel. Can I call myself OG now?
Bruv, you've been on radio more than 10 years.
Sheye, how old are you?
I'm forever young.
This guy, you want maybe here we go start today.
I'm forever young.
Except you know that
I can do what Gen Z.
I
can do what Gen Z is doing right now. I'll say I'm a fantastic Gen Z guy.
Oh shit!
With a bit of
Baba no go die unless over that.
We're in touch.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I can call myself an OG. I feel like I'm still grinding. There's a long way to go.
Young
OG
is fine.
Young
forever young, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You are a peacemaker in you are in love circles. I don't
He's also everybody's guy.
That.
I don't know how you managed to put out for your everybody's guy.
You tell them the truth though?
About what?
About things generally.
Oh yeah, I'm very straight up. But I feel like, you know, I've learned one thing about speaking to people, about speaking articulately and speaking with a sense of calm. Because if you're trying to say the truth and you're being too harsh about it, it comes off wrong.
So I
try to be as nice as possible when I say the truth.
Yeah.
You know,
with empathy. So you're empathetic.
I've had conversations with people that hardly know how to take stuff, but when I say it right, it slaps.
Actually, you come off as very warm.
Yeah.
So women like you.
Women?
Your women.
My women? No, my woman likes me. Don't
Glory.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Tonani was like, your women. Mentally, this guy was like, help me.
I don't know where they go.
He said, please, I don't do it.
We don't do so.
I don't do it. He said,
I
what?
can't commercialize.
You say you what?
You know, it's funny, I've done quite a number of interviews, but I've never started any show this way. Like, you ask me my age and women. Bro, those are two sacred areas.
Sheye, you know what? That's why it's called terms and conditions.
Do you understand?
You sign it. When you enter,
you already signed it. So anything you see, just collect.
I feel you.
Just take it.
But I answered it well because I
you are media trained.
Yeah.
You did okay.
It's our work.
Oh.
Sheye, who has the biggest cosign in Nigeria right now?
Between who and who?
Between Olamide and Don Jazzy. Wait, can we put Davido in that conversation?
No. At the moment, no. At the moment, no. But
So-
but we've seen Davido do it over the years.
The only way we can put Davido in that conversation is if we're having the conversation from the angle of features. Not like cosign, like giving anybody a cosign, maybe with
We
your
can actually
word
put
of
him
mouth.
No, I think we can
No,
put
it's
him there.
more of features for Davido as his own cosign. But if it's like word of mouth or just
Like
putting-
when he signs an artist, you're saying-
Davido has signed Mayor, Peruzzi, Dremel.
And those guys up the back of his tweets alone sometimes.
Yeah,
And have
that
hits.
was no.
That was
I don't think so. That's
Welcome
not
to a new
conversation.
dispensation.
if it-
I'm going to remind you guys of
Those
three
guys
things.
put in work.
Guys, wait. The second
Not
most streamed
tweets.
artist, the most streamed artist in Nigeria last year was Davido.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thinking about
You
how
know, eh?
okay for
A lot
this-
of those things came off features.
absolutely
Yeah,
and
definitely.
thinking
That's why I
about
said
it-
you can put him in the conversation from features. I said if you're giving Davido the
but
angle of
that's the
features.
cosign.
No, but the Don Jazzy conversation and Olamide conversation is not from features, so it's not balanced.
It can't come from features sometimes, and sometimes it's about talking about the person.
That is my point. Like, which one are we doing? Is
Okay,
it from
it's
features?
It's cosign.
For-
The conversation
for-
is
for the
cosign.
sake-
cosign can come anywhere.
For the
Yeah.
but for the sake of
Context.
tunnel
Context.
vision, make we get tunnel vision.
Do you understand?
Olamide Don Jazzy. Let's keep it Olamide.
Exactly.
No. Let's rank it.
If I'm ranking, right, the three of them,
plus Davido.
co-sign.
Yeah. It's tough.
It's not tough.
It's actually very tough
It's very tough.
because first of all, Don Jazzy
Don Jazzy is third,
is
Sha.
not the regular artist. First of all,
Yeah,
Fair
so
enough.
that's
harder.
Fair enough.
It's harder to put him in that context of being.
Exactly.
So do we narrow it down?
It's not
Should we-
from because Don Jazzy's conversation is not from features.
should we do- Let's narrow it to label boss.
If we're narrowing it down to
Label boss.
bosses, Olamide, Don Jazzy, Davido.
no.
Oh, your list.
My list, it will be Don Jazzy, Olamide, Davido as label bosses.
Fair enough.
As artists and individuals that have tried to put people on, is definitely Olamide in the last decade.
I like that
Outstandingly.
angle. But here's what I'm going to say. In 2022, if you have an artist and you want the artist to blow
Simple English.
right now,
Who would you ask for a
who would
cosign?
you ask for? Who would you ask for?
So now back to now to respond to your question, Tolani. If you have the artist and you want someone to co-sign the artist, what are you going to ask this person to do? Whoever you're choosing, are you going to ask the person for a feature or a tweet?
Melody, I'm going to ask the person, Baba, help me bless this boy. Baba,
Salam.
listen to this song. Help me and bless this boy.
I mean, for me, it's still gonna be Don Jazzy.
fair enough.
It's still gonna be Don Jazzy because, trust me, he knows how to.
I just got a revelation.
Let
Excel.
Sheye be done.
And a
To be
epiphany.
honest, to be honest,
You know how
it's
these
still
lights
gonna
be like, you know when the Bible says the light shone from heaven.
It's
I got
illuminated
an
your
epiphany.
brain.
It's still
Afro Bishop.
Don Jazzy.
I go put down
Don
for my
Jazzy
Bible.
Okay, the
has
last Sheye talk.
Don Jazzy has an influence that is like none other.
So for
Don
you,
Baba
you choose Don
voltage.
Jazzy.
It's a whole
right?
thing.
I'll take Don Jazzy anytime.
Excel, who you go for? You have an artist and you need a
My
cosign.
epiphany. You know how we have. Wait, calm down. Don't ever laugh. Make I land. Make I land. You go still laugh. Make I land.
where it's going.
You know how we have how it's confusing with hits now, with hit songs. So there, take this adult una scam song. It's a digital hit now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Digital hit.
Yeah.
It's not a hit everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a on the street hit.
No.
It's
It's,
a
like, it's,
digital hit.
it's the Jennifer of 2022.
In the Maven from the when did this Don Jazzy influencer run start?
Has been
It
here
Depends
for-
on how you want to look at it.
2019 or 2020?
Yeah,
Especially after the pandemic,
20.
When did Rema come on?
2019.
2019.
It wasn't obvious.
No,
then.
I think it was during the
2019.
pandemic. It was
No,
during the
no,
pandemic.
It was 2019.
It was 2019, but the
was
pandemic made it because
Don
all of us there
Jazzy had been collecting influencer bag heavily
from like Big
2019.
Brother even.
Yeah.
No, guys,
No,
please.
no, I
guys,
mean,
wait.
like, to this-
When you were saying Don Jazzy as an influencer has started a long time ago.
Yeah.
Don Jazzy influencing music.
Don Jazzy as an influencer obviously started to go because he has a brand. He's always had a
Yes.
brand, right?
Yes, so the
I remember
post of
when he was
artists-
doing for that milk brand, right? I don't want to mention
Has
that
been
because
doing
they're not
that,
paying us,
yeah.
right? But when Don Jazzy became like the number one influencer in Nigeria, that it was the go-to guy for everything. Your brand, your music, your movie, your woman, your pussy,
It's
your
lockdown.
dick.
Your pussy, really.
That's
Bro.
lockdown. It's lockdown.
That's lockdown.
No, Excel, no, I don't think
No,
it was.
that's before
No.
lockdown. That's before
sure?
lockdown.
I don't. There's a bag that Don Jazzy
What
tossed
happened?
up for.
Was it-
Excel. 2019 was the era of giveaway.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was before lockdown.
Don Jazzy had been doing giveaway.
No. You don't understand. Exactly. That's the point.
Way before, but
That's the
before
point.
2019.
But because Don Jazzy was doing it, everybody jumped on it.
So he influenced that.
Yes.
Okay, so here's where I'm going. Here's where I'm even going. So there are digital hits and mainstream hits.
Yeah.
Don Jazzy has the digital cosign on lock.
Using what as an example now?
Everything digital as an example.
I understand where
So
you're
Excel.
coming from.
Olamide's cosign extends
To the streets.
So here's the thing. I think the angle of digital sometimes that Don Jazzy's cosign extends to, sometimes it's just limited to social media.
That's it now.
No. But digital extends to streaming.
But he has helped.
He does.
He has. I mean, Black Bones, when Don Jazzy posted Black Bones' Sex Over Love,
Yeah.
we knew it would go number one.
So
And it did.
over the past,
On Apple Music. Emphasis on Apple.
so Don Jazzy became, so sometimes being a great person
This is a
can be
setup.
an impediment. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being a great person is, Davido also had this problem.
Access.
Access.
Like that time
Discuss.
that everybody was going to the studio to.
That's what I'm saying. That time was that was the
I was so
pandemic
happy. I was so
era.
happy when he stopped
But you see,
I liked it, and I was happy when he stopped it.
But you see,
but some
let's be
people
honest.
like Sheye Banks, regardless, they enter studio.
Do you know who Sheye is?
Don Baba
No,
J.
no, but let's
Because I
be
saw that
honest.
picture.
I saw it.
Man.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
Times have changed. Fair. Like things have changed since the pandemic hit. Like since 2019, since when Rema came out 2019. If you notice the way Omale came out, it wouldn't have come out like that if there was no pandemic.
Definitely.
Do you understand? Even right now, since 2020, this is like post-pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Omale cannot promote his music the way he promoted it in
Facts.
2020.
Yup.
Bro, there's no formula now.
Things have changed. You see,
There's
no
Rema,
formula.
you see Rema posting music, posting his art, posting creative stuff the way differently from how he used to post it back in the
Yep.
day. That's because times have changed. Omale too now is posting differently. Is everybody needs to post.
And
And Instagram, the way Instagram works now is, if you are not posting, they are not selling anything. They are not
Facts.
drawing people to
Facts.
you.
Your page.
So you have to just keep
you have to
giving
constantly
people
post something.
content. You have to be consistent.
Guess who made all of us learn this thing you just said about Instagram?
Yeah.
Instagram baddies. Hashtag explore page.
Hashtag
explore.
Hashtag
It's
sponsoring
funny how
your
these two
pictures.
guys were checking them out.
Hashtag explore page.
Hashtag
Hashtag.
sponsor-
Listen, shout out to if you're talking with any babe at all
So, like,
that
explain
just
this thing
wait,
before
no.
now.
If you're talking with any babe at all that for no goddamn reason
Oh, she's
will
sponsoring
just
her picture.
sponsor her picture, my brother.
Wash your.
Retract.
What does
Brother,
that mean?
come back home.
Why?
My brother, my brother, God loves you.
There's a song.
She's
Come back to
investing-
God.
There's a song. There's a
investing
song.
in her
There's a
art.
song. I don't know.
My brother,
Where you go?
my brother, that is
You know that song?
No,
that
she
is
invest,
No.
she
You know that
invest
song?
in her art.
Get your ass back home. You know
that
that
is
song?
crypto ashawo. Come back home. Come back home.
Oh, Jesus
Stay away from women
Digital
like that.
Excel,
Why you go just
Excel,
date?
so I want to ask you something.
Yes.
Someone decides.
There's a conversation. there.
Tonani, please chill.
Yeah.
Someone decides to post. Someone
To
someone
sponsor
posts
their
her
picture.
picture.
Yes.
And she wants to sponsor her picture so she can get more reach.
Yeah. What's she doing? What's her picture doing?
Wait, can I be done?
Okay.
Someone took a picture. She wants to sponsor her picture.
You're setting yourself up.
Yeah.
You set yourself up so that her picture will get
You get it, Jesus.
so that her picture will get more reach
Mm-hmm.
and automatically give her more numbers. And automatically, if her numbers increases, she can get jobs.
I will take
How
this.
is that a problem? You
I
guys,
want to take this.
This girl has decided to take initiative.
Please, let me
Let
answer.
me be done. This girl has decided to take initiative
Melody, jobs are relative.
to make money for herself.
Jobs are relative. First of all, Melody, jobs are relative. See, first of all, what's she selling? Are you selling an earring? Are you selling shoes? Are you selling? These girls are
Melody,
posting
answer that
pictures
question.
like this.
What is
green
she
one
selling?
Corner angle pose, and you're telling me,
Melody,
what are you
she
selling?
Answer.
What are you selling? What are you selling?
So now the world has evolved.
To
There are different layers to branding. Sometimes you are the brand. You don't have to sell anything. You as a person, you are the brand.
Wow.
You're the product. So if you see yourself as a brand and you want to get more
but
reach,
you're making his point. We know that you are the product. We know that you the thing you are promoting. You don't understand the product. I don't understand again.
Melody, let me tell you something. One of the key, see, in this life, one of the best things that I've read in my life was this girl's Reddit page. You know what was it? It was Quora. This porn star called Siri. Do you know Siri?
Oh wow.
No? What did you say?
This guy.
Siri used to
The
have
porn
a
guy.
very, very nice Quora page. You understand?
Wow.
Right?
I know what the pod starts. Him and next year.
It's fine. The point is, Siri used
And
to
when you
have
have black
this
bones.
sex over
Epushel.
So like she used to have, and then she was very articulate, very smart. Like I'm being serious now. If you can still go read some of her content, and she was saying that one of the best and worst traits that a woman could have is be an exhibitionist. Right. The biggest precursor to being an exhibitionist is being a porn star is being an exhibitionist. You have to love yourself on another level.
Yeah.
Right.
And be able to show it off.
Exactly. It's a good thing because it's confidence. That means you love your body.
Yeah.
In ways that a lot of women don't.
Yeah.
Right. But at
And
the
you
same
know your
time,
body.
it's also a problem because now there's vanity to it. And for some reason, you are unnecessarily obsessed with getting validation from other people. Two. Now, look at it this way. One of the biggest problems on social media now is that people are hiding their likes. Do you understand?
Onto
are
on
hiding their
Instagram,
amount of
yeah,
likes
people
they
are
have.
hiding their likes.
Yes.
Do you understand? Like,
And at some point, people they were even asking Instagram to permanently take off likes and
do
all
you know
that.
why?
So someone said for different reasons. Someone said that it's affecting people's confidence, and it's also affecting like
Stop dey blame social media for your problem. You are insecure. Let me tell you something, bro. It's likes. The only reason a lot of people do this, I've realized this. Anytime I look at it, I look at their follower count. It's usually very high. And that means they are not getting followers that are commensurate. I mean, getting likes that are commensurate with normal followers they have. Do you understand?
so why they stopping it?
Because they are insecure. It's not about social media. They are naturally insecure. Social media is just a place where it's
Amplifying it.
Thank you.
It's voter fraud.
Thank you. Now, what you need to understand in this particular situation is you don't need people's validation to feel good about yourself. The biggest confidence comes from inside. That's why you dress like this. You're beautiful. We love you. Right?
What was that about?
You now,
You.
we love you. We love you.
How do I dress, Alani?
You dress, you show your skin when you want to show your skin.
Melody, are you sponsoring your next
Right?
post?
Wow.
No.
Really?
With the few points he has tried to make.
I don't. No. I don't.
Exactly.
But people who want to shout out to them.
Exactly. So
What did I do? Don't be shout out.
that's what he just
Shout
gave
out.
them. Shout out.
So what you need to understand is it's obvious that a lot of these people love it's a problem when you are excessively bothered about being showcased.
I also think that it's a problem. I don't want to say this the wrong
Or
way.
challenge.
I think it's a problem.
get right way.
If you are bothered about the wrong way, you know,
I
just
think
say
that
it as
also
it is.
as people, this is a general thing, men and women. I feel like if we put so much, and we should reduce how much emphasis we put on how we look. I don't know, like using societal standards.
But true. I like
I
that.
feel using societal standards, you should like. How do you want
Kim
to?
Kardashian said if
Look
she
at-
has
sorry,
to eat shit,
Sorry, so do you
to
understand?
stay slim,
I
she
saw
would
I
eat
saw a
shit.
recent picture of Chloe that was trending on social media. Yeah, she said that.
She said that.
No, she has to eat
Oh, she
shit
took
to
out the
look
BBL?
young.
to look young. If she,
To
has,
look
if
young.
she has to eat shit to look young,
She
she will eat
shit
shit.
to look young.
So that means she's willing to do
Anything to stay young. I saw a recent picture of Chloe Kardashian
She took
that
out
was
the
trending on social media.
The BBL.
Her big bum is not there anymore. So now she's literally small, like really small, like very like just a bit bigger than my own. That means there's a problem. Because mine is really not there. Okay. So it's like
Bro,
And you know what's sad about that?
You know what?
that nigga just did?
He's calling me a man now. I don't have bum.
No,
I understand. It's okay, whatever. My point in this, what I'm trying to make is, imagine how many times when Khloe Kardashian or the Kardashian, when they had this era of big fucking bum bum,
Everybody wanted
disproportionate
to do
bum
it.
bum, people were just going on and just going to get bum bum.
Yeah, because
So
of that.
now, not having bum bum is now
the new
a,
cool.
So don't make that a cool. So you go and remove your bum bum. Societal standard for beauty changes every time. How many times do you want to alter your body to fit into societal standard?
Melody, do you know what that's telling me as well? The Kardashians are the fucking bomb.
I beg.
They are dictators of style.
But they are the greatest.
Bro,
I know, I guess.
Melody, let me tell you
I get
something. There's a scene in Gossip Girl where Dan Humphrey said to Blair Waldorf, and I quote,
What did he say?
"You are an
I love
evil
that series.
dictator of taste."
You're an evil dictator of
taste.
That's what they are.
Do you understand?
That's what they are.
are.
That's what they are.
And
So
I
you
love
can't-
it.
It's very.
You
This
need to
thing-
have personal style and just know what you want to do first. If I start wondering,
By the way,
Vogue,
Gossip Girl is a classic.
fucking classic. Like, so now Bum Bum is in Vogue, you go get Bum Bum.
I mean,
Bum Bum out of Vogue, go remove your
I
Bum
think
Bum.
I think that's what influencers pretty much are.
Back to
You know, like they can influence you to do.
Back to Olamide and Don Jazzy.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
not forget.
Let's not
Yeah,
forget. Yeah.
Go
influencers can
next.
influence you to do anything.
What am I going next for?
You want me to go next?
As Sheye made his point.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So made your point.
I mean,
he was one talking.
Olamide is the guy that influences across board, influences culture across board.
Yeah,
compared to Don
streets and social media for him.
So I feel like one of the things with Don Jazzy is, like I was saying the other time, part of being a good person is you tend to, when you are in people's faces too much sometimes, it takes the authenticity out of it sometimes.
Yeah.
You're unable to sustain it at some point. Davido learned it. And one of the reasons why Davido was able to
He built a brand of
showcase a
hits
lot
now.
of hits last year was because in 2020, Davido did a lot of features for artists that you are not expecting. Unknown artists.
Don't you
Artists
think
from
don't you
nowhere.
think that helped him?
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Let me point out something that you guys, sorry to cut you,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
go
you guys
on.
are missing. Don Jazzy runs the label,
true.
Yes.
right? In 2021, Star came out.
So
Fair.
does Davido technically.
Yeah, this guy.
So does Olamide. Don't they all worry?
Yeah. Look at it this way. Look at it
because
this way.
he's not in the music industry a lot right now.
Look at it this way. So Don Jazzy runs a label. He had posted everybody in 2020, pandemic year. He
Yeah.
had posted all
Everybody,
the comedians,
oh,
everybody. He had
He still
helped- he had-
posting.
He still posted. He had helped pretty much the whole
Industry.
influencer industry. There was a time where Star dropped an album. Fashion Killer was one song that if they pushed so well, it would have done serious.
I like when
Again.
we'll come back
That's
to this.
one. That's
Again.
one. Bloody Samaritan just caught small fire. Just caught small fire. That song was doing like this.
It was just daily
But
downloading.
when the influencers got on it,
It changed everything.
it changed everything. Now, do you think that
It wasn't because of
even
what
though
he
they
did.
have all the money in the world to pay influencers to do it, do you really think that Don Jazzy would have paid all those influencers that supported
Definitely
for
not.
Bloody
So
Samaritan?
I agree with you, Sheye. I
yeah.
agree with you. I agree with you. It's goodwill and it's social capital.
And it
Yeah,
comes
right?
back to you somehow.
social cash. And at the end of the day, Don Jazzy is still Don Jazzy. He doesn't take anything away from
Of
him.
course, facts.
I agree.
Legend.
I agree. That's why if brands want to talk about anybody,
You'll still get on Jazzy.
it's Don Jazzy. That's why the only person's page where all the influencers comment is Don
Don
Jazzy's
Jazzy.
page. But why did Magix and Boy Spice not exactly hit the ground running?
Grace is different, bro. That's a different conversation.
My brother.
Why is
to Grace.
okay? Asake that is hot now, 6 number ones in less than 6 months, right?
Number one's where?
On Apple Music
Okay.
in less than 6 months, right? Did Fireboy do that in his first year? No.
But Fireboy had
But
jealous.
Fireboy has Peru now.
But Fireboy had jealous.
What I'm saying is, in that year,
But-
Rema, Joe Boy, Fireboy were there.
That's not a
right
fair
now.
comparison.
No. My point is,
Because of the difference in years, a lot has changed.
a lot has changed. My point is, if Olamide rolls out another artist tomorrow,
We can't tell what's
you
gonna
can't
happen with the
tell if
artist.
the same artist, based on Olamide's cosigns and all of that, will still get those 6 number ones in 6
So,
months.
Guys,
Sheye,
so
wait,
before-
before we derail, right? This is not a diss. It's going to, if we keep going on, we're going to keep trying to prove each other's point, and it's going to feel like we're dissing people. But the truth is this: regardless of how you want to look at it, all of us in this studio we know that the problem, one of the biggest problems in the music industry is excessive availability.
Tolani,
Wait, I'm not done. We know. We have seen it time and time again. Not just here.
not exactly, but
Not just
go on.
here.
I understand his point.
Not just here. It happens across the world. T-Pain,
Yeah.
Pitbull. When you're being too available, it's a problem because then the audience gets there is a limit to the amount of influence that you can have on them, especially when you feel like you are doing it from a goodwill point of view. Do you understand? Like you are doing it because I just want to help. I just want to help. Like, oh, someone calls you, you're there. It happened to Lil Wayne as well. One of the reasons why Lil Wayne is not here a lot anymore is because it was available too much at some point. There was a spell where Lil Wayne he was dominating Billboard charts. Anything he did was cracking the Billboard Hot 100.
Like
Anything
3
he did.
years.
Not just 3 years, but for about 5 or 6 years.
It was
He had a
crazy.
song on the Billboard Hot 100. Nobody has ever done that. Not even Drake. But look at Wayne now.
Okay, so just to respond to what everybody's saying about this availability thing now, in response to what you mentioned about T-Pain, how T-Pain was very available at some point, and that access kind of helped, like, made his career dwindle.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, so the access did what?
What I said is it dilutes the perception,
of the person.
and it kills like the shock value.
The shock value, because
shock value. Like
every time you're
one of the reasons why Kendrick can go away
and
come back with the Art Part 5 is because the shock value.
But you also know that
Kendrick
just to
went
respond,
away and came back, and
there was no shock value.
There's a Jack Harlow somewhere telling you.
But you also need to understand that I didn't like the album as much.
Bad album, yeah.
Wait, that's one.
Excel, please.
And the Jack Harlow album was also very bad.
Very bad.
But
was horrible.
But it still did.
No. He had a successful single. And the second single had Drake.
Yeah,
my point is my point that all
and
those
white.
My point is my point.
Going on tour with the
He done all those 5 years hiatus. It don't mean anything.
But you also need to understand something. Bro. But you also need to understand something.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Harlow is white. Jack Harlow has that song is a Drake song. Churchill Downs is a Drake song. Nobody needs to tell you. It's a Drake song. Wait. And then the third song.
I think we're drifting.
No, we're not drifting.
Yes, we are.
We're still on point. And then the third song is a song that was a TikTok sensation. Anybody can have that these days. And it's white. Bro, the push that they're going to give to a white boy rapper that is very attractive and is 6'4". It's going to be different from the and it's handsome. It's going to be different.
Why do you think so? What's the success rate to white boy rappers?
Oh, it's not the same now.
No, it's not the same.
Sheye Banks, definitely.
How many white boy rappers do we have?
It's not even a white. Don't even make it a white boy rapper. Artists generally, when you're light skinned, colorism is a thing. It plays and it helps a lot of people.
Bro,
that one is just
one of the reasons why Eminem is an incredible rapper. Mm-hmm. He's an incredible rapper. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But if Jeezy was black, he wouldn't have that type of success.
If
Jeezy was black, I love Jeezy. One of my favorite rappers. If Jeezy was black, he might not have had that type of success.
But you are missing the point that there are so many black rappers like
you are still not understanding.
You're not understanding. We're saying that. So Tola is trying to say that a lot of white rappers, the color of their skin contributes and makes it easier for them.
It's a bigger market for them.
Certain spaces, and that's why some rappers.
It's literally a bigger market.
It's a bigger white. For a very long time, people were dissing Drake because of the color of his skin and saying because of his light skin, they don't make it. But before we move on from this conversation, please, I've not responded to this Ola Media and Don Jazzy thing. I hear you guys when you guys say that access and everything can reduce your shock value, which is a thing generally. But also, I find it funny when a lot of artists now try to replicate this hiatus thing, because some people take hiatus and come back and nobody cares anymore. It's not for everybody. So
help me.
It's not by hiatus. Now let me give you a practical example. Talking about how the industry has changed and how the music is changing now. What Drake pulled with his album is what Beyonce is known to pull. Surprise albums. But look at Beyonce giving us time a month before to prepare for her album that is coming next month, because she also understands that she will drop her next month and make it
times have changed.
Shock value, make it enter.
Do you want to hear something wild?
Sorry.
Do you want to hear something wild?
Before you
Beyonce's sales have been dropping before now.
Continue.
That's my point. So I'm like, she's also
recognizing. Not Drake's.
No, but still.
No, I'm saying
round Drakes.
It doesn't change her point.
Beyonce fan, I like the doors.
My point is that she also understands that music is changing, and so she has to start. Now she's already selling her album
and merch
that she has not dropped.
Selling merch already.
But that shit. But you know who you should give shout out to?
Who?
Kanye West.
Did he do that?
Kanye made $27 million before Donda dropped.
No. What was he selling?
Merch now.
He sold tickets.
Kanye sold tickets to the listening. That stadium listening.
Guys, listen. She's selling CDs. You're not listening. She's not selling just merch. She's selling CDs of her album that we have not heard.
I know, but people bought tickets for the stadium event. You know,
for album we never finished.
For album that was not finished.
I hear you.
You're not hearing me. Kanye West album that they did in the stadium was not finished.
I hear you, but I'm saying that's not what she's selling. She's selling an unheard CD.
But she made
the people that bought the tickets. You're not hearing me. The people that bought the tickets, the day they did listen was the day Jay-Z's verse came in.
I know.
It was not finished
Did
at
you
all.
talk about it together?
$27 million.
It was not
Melody, wait.
So tickets.
I want to let you know. I want to let you
Beyonce
know.
copied Kanye.
No. I want to let you know that Kanye is the pioneer.
I've heard you.
Do you understand?
My point's back to
Live
this.
ye.
Shout out to all the pioneers.
My point's back to
across
this
the
is.
world.
Whatever.
And I have to follow up
I just had
that.
to put that in there.
I have
you
to
know?
follow that with unnecessary.
You know,
Unnecessary.
My point is, everybody has different blueprints. Do not listen to Tolani and be saying.
But let me tell you something.
Tolani, I'm not done talking. I'm listening to Tolani and I'm saying shock value.
Don't
If you
shock
go
a
on,
black woman
if
down.
you go on hiatus and you don't come back and nobody answers
Honestly,
you again, that is on
I
you.
think
because
that's one thing I've also
different
realized.
people
But
have
As a
different
creative,
things.
as a creative,
Find your own path.
Share,
No, wait, I'm
exactly.
not still done. Excel, Tolani, let me be done. Let me done my speech.
Go.
Thank you very much. Now, speaking about Tolani
go knock
has made me forget my line of thought.
You fuck
I
up.
was speaking about hiatus. Tolani, made me. That's why I said, let me just talk now.
Shey, can I talk now?
Talk, please. I forgot. what I was
Melody,
saying.
Sorry,
let me tell you
yeah.
something. The reason why people go away
And never come back.
Wait, it's 2 reasons, and they never come back. 2 reasons. You don't already sha before you go.
That's a lie.
Wait,
That's a lie. That's a lie.
There's some people that if they come back, they'll see bang.
You don't know.
If Rihanna comes back,
But guess what? But you know why Rihanna is going to come back and good? And be
Why?
good?
She's good.
Because one,
She knows sha.
the last bro.
She knows sha.
Before she go,
Fenty.
you get.
She's relevant in culture.
Beyonce's pregnancy, Rihanna's pregnancy is a cultural moment.
It's even a that's even music on its own
People
self.
Yeah.
You want to
Right?
hear what
But
happened?
you know, if City girls go,
Which is girl?
Yes, now. Who says City Girls?
my God.
Another one.
What?
If Megan Thee Stallion take
Goes.
hiatus now,
Facts.
the music game will not miss her. We will be very fine.
Bye,
we will
bye.
fine die.
That's
Bye,
one.
bye.
That's
No,
one.
we'll
That's
miss,
one.
we'll
That's
miss
one.
something. We'll miss her knees.
Yeah.
That's one. We'll buy solenoid. That's one.
She
Two,
needs more years.
you
of
go.
knee
Some
movement.
people, you never shy before you
Yeah.
go. But when you come back,
People we dey
you
hot.
don't get fan base. Your fan base, they don't clump it them.
Your WhatsApp
One,
group, don't cut them short.
Your WhatsApp group, it no function for like 1 year.
Your admin don't look out.
Not even nudes.
3, your manager don't they manage younger person. 4, the music where you come back with, in no bang. When Wizzy go, he came back because Whiskey FC did.
The producers you are working with, they
They're
are not
not
hot.
good.
They are not hot again. Oh shit! Cabalistica.
Wow.
And also, let's
Wow.
when we're talking about how
Wait, I need to tell you why I said that. So I like Big Energy. I like the post Big Energy.
Yeah.
So I went to find
Who produced this?
I saw it was Killer Tunes. So when I saw it, the first thing I heard was, oh shit, shower assistant. I was so happy because the guy has been on a small drought. I need a year.
Well, he's been trying to
an
make
album
music as an
His own-
artist.
his
Yeah,
own-
that's
oh,
why.
the album was
He was trying something new.
I was just
I
happy
think
to
he's still trying something.
see that it was Killer Tunes
Yeah.
again.
and
So,
guys,
yeah.
so hey, my last
So
one
that was
I
no
rem-
malice.
So my last one that I remembered now is that when we're talking about how so much access is not good and blah blah, mention artists and everything, let's not forget that Davido built a brand of access. That's
You are not listening.
what Davido's brand
her
is.
make a
Melody,
point now.
you are not.
Davido's
not
brand
listening.
is
Excel
access.
already presented this argument before you presented.
What was the argument?
It happened in 2020. I already said it as well. He was here a lot.
Yes,
Do you understand?
Yeah.
He was here a lot. Last year, he wasn't as here.
but he was here with features.
No, he picked these moments. How many times did you see Davido on a feature last year?
It was very small now, and they were
How many
they
times?
were impactful. Champion Sound,
I don't think
guest star.
I don't think
so.
it's access.
I don't think that
it's
that
absence
had to do
causes
with
it.
access.
Me
or
too,
anything.
or absence. I don't think so.
I think it was the strategy for the
I don't
year.
think so.
I think it was a strategy for the year.
Baba,
mind you, also Davido
They had
has
to
a
rein it
deal.
in. They had to rein it in.
Davido has a deal with Sony. Let's not forget.
Baba.
Some songs that were recorded, some collaborations that were done were
Fair,
not released.
fair. Last year, one of our highest episodes.
So,
Except
we're talking about
one of our
access.
highest, one of our highest
Davido
episodes.
is not the artist that Sony would say no to his release for.
My boy,
One of our
can I
earliest
tell you
episodes.
something that is happening right now?
Yeah,
There's a song Inyanya, Kizz Daniel, and Davido.
but you know,
You know now.
Exactly, exactly, and it's online. It's we can see it on the internet.
Yeah.
It's out there, but it's not out there.
Yeah, but that's because
Don't say it.
But that's because of
some one or two things.
yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't apply.
Bro, it does apply.
No, because no.
Let me show you something.
No, let me tell you why it doesn't
No,
apply.
no, no. I'm not
Let
saying
me
this
tell-
out. I just want to show you.
Let me tell you why it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply because somebody was releasing and we had to move the song.
No,
So it's not because one person did not agree for the song to be released.
The song will be released.
no. The song would be flagged if it was released.
It was we sent. Nah, I can't even talk about these things.
Let's not talk about
Let's
that.
not talk about it.
I don't work there. I can talk, but I can't talk because I don't work there again. But I'd rather not talk.
So yeah, let me just show you something.
Let me
So
tell you
moving
something.
on
Go
from
on.
that- But moving on from that conversation,
Go on.
moving
me
from
tell
that
you something.
conversation, okay, Tolani, and also even with his interview now with Trevor Noah, he basically went on and still talked about we rise by lifting others. That's what his thought
Melody,
is
let me
built
tell you
on.
something. See, all these things that you're
You
saying,
get what I'm saying?
let me tell you something. If you like, when you want blue, this is how I'm going to end this conversation. When you want blue, go and be appearing for everybody. If you like. Shogbo, go and do it. Sheye, you too. Go and try it.
Are you okay?
No.
I understand your
I'm
point.
not saying,
See,
if you like,
I mean, look at
show up
Asake
for
now.
everybody.
Look
I
at
understand
Asake.
your point. I understand
the
your
DJ
point.
Spinner thing was so.
No. See,
I love
first of
it.
all, you guys need to also understand
I love
that.
that
First of
video.
that
I feel like
collaboration,
different strategies.
that collaboration was
love
a
it.
case of
Which one
I
now?
had music. I know who is the baddest DJ. I need to drop something at this time to solidify what I'm doing for the year. Let's be honest.
May I?
Let's
May
be
I?
honest.
I may.
If it wasn't
May I?
going to Spinner, it was going to another DJ.
Yeah. So that's why I was coming in with the baddest DJ thing. Because Spinner been cold for a minute. I'm just saying.
Who's the baddest DJ in the country?
Right now,
When it comes to the music, I think it's in Neptune.
No. Musically,
musically,
there are only no. Wait, there are only three. There are only three.
Neptune.
DJ YK Mule.
There are only three. DJ Neptune,
DJ
DJ Spinner,
Neptune.
and DJ KYs.
Hello, don't mess
KYs
up.
has been
DJ
told.
YK Mule.
It's Neptune now.
listen. Side note: everybody, if you're watching it, everybody needs to aspire to have the confidence of DJ Neptune.
Oh yes,
I'll tell you why.
he
You don't know why I'm
inspires me.
saying it. Though.
Let's talk
You
about
don't
album
know.
called
you don't
Greatness.
know.
You don't know what I'm saying. It. Everyone needs to have the confidence of DJ Neptune.
Why?
Because they have to release
Drop an
a lot
album,
of
great-
songs,
great-
albums and whatnot.
Greatness.
Whether the song great
Is it
or not.
greatness. I don't know it was
Greatness. Let me tell you something. Neptune released an album. First album, Greatness.
Greatness.
Second
Greatness
album.
2.0.
Greatness 2.0.
Greatness 2.0.
I beg. What is greater than greatness?
Third album, Greatness 2.0 Deluxe. He's working on Greatness 3.0. Seriously,
Hello. Greatness perpetuity.
and to be honest, I feel like
Shout out to Neptune.
What? I've been around all these guys, and Neptune is like the two baba of DJs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's an OG.
He's an OG.
He's an OG.
Yes.
OG.
And he relates
Spinner
with
self.
young ones like they're like guys. You
Yes.
understand? He's a very humble person. I
Yes.
respect him so
And
much.
make sure
Yeah,
let's not lie
very
to
easy to
ourselves.
do
me a
business
lot.
with.
That album is also very, very good.
Yeah.
2.0. God, people slept on that album.
He's a good A&R.
That's the album we
People
both
slept on that album. Yeah.
Hustle like a Yahoo boy.
There's a record with this girl on it, Angela. Bro, all the records back to back to back. I don't know what happened. I thought it was going to have like at least 4 or 5 hits. I really thought so.
Now that we're talking about albums, who has listened to the Drake's new album? Honestly, never mind.
haven't.
Meanwhile, before we go ahead, just want to say that the biggest cosign in the Nigerian music industry is Bado. Thank you.
We've heard you. Have you listened to the Honestly Never Mind?
No, I haven't.
Have you listened to it, Tonani?
I haven't.
No.
I had
What about
to
you?
because I'm in Nigeria.
I'm loyal to Afrobeat.
I listened to Ruga first.
Anyways, Fresher, who the rapper, wrote, Drake might have the worst album catalog in hip hop. He's such an amazing writer. He comes up with catchy melodies. He has access to all. He has the
Shey,
world
do you
on
want
his
to go
dick.
first?
Yet he can't deliver. Very poor. Mad number ones, impact, longevity. It is in no classic.
Chad, do you want to
Then
go
he put
first?
CD.
To be honest, the only thing I want to say about this is I did not see this album coming. I don't know the need. I don't understand
He signed a
the
new contract.
need
He has
for the
collected
album.
advance. He needs to start
400 mil.
Oh, okay.
Rumor
You
has
signed
it
a
as
contract.
400 mil.
400 million. He needs to start recouping.
Who did he sign with?
Universal.
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 Amadu.
He needs to start recouping.
Okay, I get
Yeah.
that. I get that.
No, but
now
this
it makes
person-
sense.
And it needs summer bag.
Yeah, I get
No,
it.
but
Summer
from
boy.
a rapper to another rapper. Because that hip hop
from
heads.
Fresh L to Drake. First of all,
Don't forget that that's your friend. You guys went to his club.
shout out to
And he
Fresh
gave you
L.
guys-
I
gave you
love
guys-
Shout out to Fresh L.
Since
Shout
when
out
do
to
you know
Hot
Fresh?
Box. Go check out Hot Box.
You know why I love
Tolani and
Fresh?
Fresh,
His
they
energy
become
is pure.
friends.
No, shout out to
And
Fresh
he
L.
gave them free drink at
Does
the
not-
No, he didn't give us free drinks.
He gave us discounts. He gave us
I
discounts.
didn't know about that.
Give me
So you see your
discounts.
life.
Give me
discount.
discounts.
If you drink from the drink,
Give me
No, because I didn't go that day.
No, the day he gave us discount, no, Tolani didn't come. Give me
so
discount.
what do you think honestly from
So
a
you
and
don't
Jago.
take free drinks.
Me and Jago, we don't do such. They want
I'm
they want
bro, I'm
review
the
later.
king,
They
bro.
want free review later. They want
The
good
king.
review. No, we don't contaminate the article.
you don't contaminate the Afrobeat.
So, first of all,
What's album?
I haven't listened. So, Fresh L, what he wrote is bullshit. I love Fresh L to death, but that's some bullshit.
No, he didn't say worst album. He said worst album catalog
That's some
what it is.
bullshit.
in hip hop.
That's some bullshit.
Fresh said Drake might have the worst album catalog in hip hop.
Stop there. Bullshit. Continue.
First is first. It is bullshit.
What?
Bro,
What?
have you heard? Well, I get what he's saying.
I don't.
Wait.
He said,
In terms of
wait, let me read it for you.
wait,
Tolani.
let's put some context. Some context in terms of the greatest Nigerian, greatest rappers. Right, people that will be in great
Catalog.
conversations.
Yeah.
Does Drake have the worst catalog?
I mean,
top 5.
Drake is invincible in the sense that
So
first
you're
of all,
saying J. Cole has a
you
better
know-
catalog than Drake.
you
What
know,
are we saying
you
here
know
now?
the thing is,
What are we saying here, J. Cole?
Actually,
now?
Drake has an undisputed classic, but it's not a classic rap album. That's the problem.
Nothing was the same.
Take care.
Drake,
Take care.
Drake.
Take Care is a great album.
be-
Nothing
to
was the same.
Nothing was the same. The great
To be
album
honest,
too.
let's be honest.
Chair, let's
do
go.
you really think Drake, with all the songwriters and all the people behind
Yeah.
Drake, will drop a genuinely bad album?
No. Views was horrible.
Please,
Views was
sorry, Tolani. Sorry,
Something
remove
just
Drake. Please.
Me personally,
Please.
I think Views was horrible.
Packing songwriters together in your camp does not mean you bring us.
No.
Listen,
We're not talking about songwriters. We're talking about premium songwriters.
Put on the Sunny's Excel.
See,
Put on the Sunny's Excel.
Hey, Sheye.
Put on the Sunny's.
Sheye,
Them Sunny.
Sheye, I beg. Sheye, I don't do it.
Put on them Sunny's.
Sheye sat down here now and said, "Do you think with us?"
It's like
Let me
saying
be done now.
Sheye Banks
Sheye
will
said-
A&R a bad song.
Fuck your shit, my
It's impossible now.
Sheye Banks literally
Like,
sat down
it's
there and said,
impossible.
"Do you think Drake with all the people behind him can release?" Yes, you can have
A
a room.
bad album, not a bad song.
Bro,
Context.
you can have a room with few the songwriters and still drop a bad album.
But
That
there's
does not have
context.
anything to
But
do with
there's
songwriters,
context.
please.
So there's context. Context is who can I use? Who is horrible? Who do I feel is horrible?
Speed Darlington.
No,
He's
sorry.
not
That
horrible.
baby.
It's not horrible.
I
Okay.
feel that baby is horrible.
You think so?
It's my personal opinion.
Contextual.
It's my
It's
personal opinion.
contextual.
So that baby putting songwriters and doing a camp is far different from Drake putting songwriters and doing a camp. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Drake is good.
Individually as a person.
He's good. Bro, Drake is good.
Shay, what do you think?
People that were there, two people have spoken about it now that were in the studio when Drake and Giancarlo did Churchill Downs. Two people have spoken. Lil Yachty, I'm trying to remember the second person. He said Drake wrote his verse in front of everybody. 11 minutes.
Yeah, so I
And Drake choked.
think
Giancarlo.
the only
People just like to talk.
Do you know?
I think
It's
the only
not like
thing
no, no,
the
no,
only
no,
thing
no,
that's
no,
happened. I haven't listened to
Bro,
the
either I'm
project.
walking or
No.
drinking or driving.
He's not referring to this project. He said worst catalog. He's not talking about this project.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
said catalog.
Like,
Okay,
that's
so-
a bullshit statement.
He said no impact.
That's a bullshit statement.
Hello. So here's the
Nah,
thing.
man.
The problem with Fresh Air is one thing that you can understand from Fresh Air is a hip hop head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Heavy
the
one.
standards.
Purist. He's
So
a purist.
yes.
He's a
Yes.
purist.
When he came here, what did he say? Was listening to Pusha T,
Yeah, he's a purist. He's a purist.
Griselda. That's what he said he was listening to.
Yeah.
And niggas that listen to some of those things, you can understand what
Where they are
like.
coming from when they hear certain songs.
Brother, Griselda, Pusha T, them. Respect
They love Drake.
Drake's
Oh,
catalog.
bro. Let me tell you something.
Bro,
Joe Budden,
Jay
Joe Budden,
Electronica,
forget, bro.
one of the greatest
Joe Budden,
rappers alive.
Joe Budden,
Said, what was that song? Was it 5? What was that? There was a song on 65 Lower Boy that Jay Electronica said because of this song,
I
Drake
love
is in the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Bro, Jay Electronica is one of the greatest lyricists alive.
ever, actually.
Ever, even. That's saying Drake has it.
So the thing is, Joe Budden is one of the people rate him as one of the best rappers. Right
Joe
now.
Budden.
Yeah, Joe Budden is an incredible rapper. He's always my
An incredible lyricist.
Incredible
Wordsmith.
lyricist, yeah.
Top.
But the thing is, and he beefed with Drake at some point, right? And he has come out to say that in the first 5 years of Drake's career, he never heard a bad verse from Drake. Let's not lie to ourselves. The only reason a lot of hip hop heads don't rate Drake is because he's not gangster.
Yes, and his rap is not gangster.
Then aside that,
And I think he sings for the ladies.
Do you know what
and his
Drake
rap is too
does?
soft.
Drake they rap like. No, Drake raps like he's an A&R.
Yes.
Drake knows what to do.
Do you know why?
for a
Do you,
song
well,
to
hello,
pop.
what, do you know why?
Even if it's one line in the whole song.
Let me give you an example let me reinforce what you're saying. 10 bands. What's the name of that writer?
Yeah.
What's the name of the writer?
Is it Quincy or
Quentin Tarantino. That's him.
Quentin.
Quentin. What's it?
Whatever his name, Quentin.
That boy. Have you listened to his version of 10 bands? 10 bands on If You're Reading This Is Feeling.
Yeah.
When Drake delivered that song.
10 bands, 50 bands, 100
Bro,
bands.
this difference between a good artist and a superstar is delivery. You know that.
Of course.
Yep.
Drake has delivery. That's one. And Drake said on the song that without me, the song would not have been great. He wasn't lying.
I'm sorry, but I need to say this. As someone who is not the hip hop head or the biggest lover of hip hop, I can relate so beautifully to what you said. A lot of times, the reason hip hop is not enjoyable because of the lack of the delivery. Sometimes people be doing this music like you can tell that
relatability.
it's not relatable and the delivery is not smooth. You can tell that this person is so intentional about delivering bars than allowing the fans enjoy the music.
if we're bringing it back home, MI, the reason why we loved MI in the first place was because he was relatable. You know, when he came with Safe. Yeah. Because we could relate to that.
And girls love that shit.
Exactly. So
the person that introduced me to Safe, I've
was
said
your
it.
sister,
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah.
So it's always about the delivery.
Exactly.
That's the
Delivery
problem
and
as a
relatability.
non-hip hop person that I have in hip hop. A lot of times I feel like, do you care about my ears? She just wants to make a point and just
But do they also? Here's a question.
shout out to
From
Drake
their
for this.
perspective. So one of the good things about this podcast is we like to have conversations from different perspectives. From their perspective, do they have a point?
The rappers.
The purists.
They do.
Okay.
They have a point.
I don't even agree with their points because a lot of times these purists are the ones who say stuff like rappers should not be collaborating with people giving them hook.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
They are the ones always gatekeeping hip hop and has prevented hip hop, especially the one in Nigeria, from growing.
Very true.
Because they won't allow rappers in Nigeria do hip hop in a certain way. When they do hip hop in a certain way,
in a more digestive
way, in a more enjoyable way, they begin to shit on these guys, and those guys be ashamed to do these things. And hip hop is not growing in Nigeria.
Last week, what did I tell
Because
you?
you be gatekeeping.
Was the problem of human beings?
I love it.
Do you remember what I told you was the problem?
know.
You know what I told you was the problem
Excess.
of human beings last week? Overdue.
Overdose me. You overdose me.
Hip hop purists have a point, right? And if you're a music head, if you're a hip hop head,
Except your cup is empty.
my brother, if you're a hip hop head, you're supposed to be able to enjoy.
There's a pandemic in your cup.
You're supposed to be able to enjoy Drake.
Yo, guys, I'm sorry to cut you. Have
Yeah.
you heard about the new? I just need people to be aware. There's something in North Korea right now. There's an intestine.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
that's
that.
wild.
Variant.
That's wild.
Yo, guys, I beg.
No, dude,
Phone, I
you
take
have
that
red
with
hair.
you.
Listen, but one best sorrow.
Intestine variant of COVID. It's
So
crazy.
that it's not block
I saw
your
that.
ear. Unblock. Sheye, please continue.
Yeah. He was saying something.
So I was saying that hip hop heads, right? You're supposed to be able to enjoy Drake. You're supposed to be able to enjoy Jay-Z. You're supposed to be able to enjoy Mode 9. Some people just grew up. Some people, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever it is, taste, preference. Some people, personally, I'm not big on trap. No, I even like trap. I'm not big on drill. Personally, that's what I used to say. Then I heard Nigerian drill. I was like, okay, I understand what they're saying.
And
I see
Ghanaian black sheriff.
do you understand? So because it's African, it relates to me.
Yes, it's
So I
relatable.
understand it.
Yeah.
So a major problem, even with the purist guys, is the purist guys don't sound original to us. They are carbon copies of
Americans.
Black Thought, of Rude.
But Excel, is it an incident share melody? We are either late 80s or 90s babies, right? Is it an incidence of the era that we're growing? Bear in mind, someone gave me a very good point sometime. I said it several on the show. That the person said the difference between someone born in 1999 and someone born in 2005 is 10 years. Do you understand that?
Because of the digital.
Because of the experience, right? The things that they experienced
in that time.
Different. For example, the people that were born in the early 80s or people that were born in 84, 85, the things that they experienced is different from the person that was born in 88, 89, 1999, 91, 92, 93. It's totally different.
The drugs were better.
This guy.
Shall like.
When they throw this guy inside.
The drugs were better.
So but is it an incidence of the time they were born and the time that we were born? Because look, we experienced records. They experienced people like Talib Kweli,
Most Def,
right?
Most Def,
bro.
Black Star.
One of my favorite.
My favorite is 6ix9ine.
Bro, it's fine.
Like. I love it. Tekashi.
You're the first person I've ever heard say
have you heard this?
No, my point is, I don't know them, Talib Kweli. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But you do know them.
Of course, I
Exactly.
deliver.
Exactly. You do know them.
That was real hip hop back in the day. Like,
You get what he said?
To be honest,
he just called it really
Real hip hop.
These are the issues. These are the issues.
To be honest, music has generally changed.
Yes.
Like even the American music right now, American pop right now is way different from the pop of back in the day.
Of course.
It's easier. It's more.
They have different
The way
things.
Ariana Grande sings is different from the way Celine Dion and Mariah Carey and
you
the
just
likes.
said now about eras and how the music was it in a way tied to the tough men, tough times, easy times, weak men conversation.
I think to be honest, to answer your question in a way, I think the listening span for people these days is very, very low. The attention span to
and the amount
so
of
that's why
music.
the music has to be.
It needs
It
to
has
be
to be
like
catchy,
it
and also
needs
the
to
amount of
be
music you have to
easy,
consume.
simple,
See, this Friday, see how many songs dropped
simplicity,
already?
relatability.
And there's also a high
It's
saturation.
affecting the
Yeah.
And
Music is
there's
so much.
high accessibility as
It's
well.
affecting-
You can
Yes.
access 50,000 music
Yes.
records
At
at
the
the
same
same time.
time.
We accept that it's affecting the art.
It is.
Do you know why?
Excel.
Do you know why?
It's
Back
not,
in the
but it's
day,
just the reality.
It's just the
Tolani,
reality.
it is.
back in the day, there was no saturation. There was no.
The only way we can say
digitalization
something is
of
affecting
music.
us
It
if
was
we have a
different.
veritable alternative. We don't.
If we do what?
The only reason that where we can say
If we have an alternative,
exactly,
but
if
we
we had
don't.
a veritable alternative.
Yes.
But we don't.
Okay, so let's remove the alternative from it now. Now to respond to what Excel said now.
Okay.
The fact that artists have it at the back of their mind that they have to create certain songs for TikTok. They have to create certain songs that can blow up in certain spaces. Don't you think when they go into the studio, they intentionally request for beats that can blow up on TikTok? They intentionally put in lyrics that can be catchy for TikTok, even though that's not what they want to sing.
Melody, I agree with you in the sense that there's an unhealthy obsession with a platform that is not making hit records in that landscape. In the American landscape right now, TikTok ain't making hits no more. When was the last time TikTok made a hit in America?
Buddy Kelly.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to
Buddy
say.
Kelly.
Back in the day,
Buddy Kelly.
it's been the same way from time. Melody, it's been the same.
last hit.
Melody, it's been the same from generation, but the medium or the media
My guy.
was different. Back in the day, artists were making music for
Radio, yes.
Now artists are making music
Social media.
for social media,
Yes.
and also for radio, but more for social
More
media.
for social media than
Do you understand what I'm
with
saying?
an afterthought.
So they are still trying to feed the place that they've been feeding, that the medium that they need to feed. So artists will not make, only a few artists will make music from the soul.
Victor said he doesn't care about what is
Do you
trending.
understand?
Yeba.
Exactly. So
Yeba.
Crazy.
So
Excel
it's from
is
time.
you have been obsessed with Yeba.
So you know that she dropped
It's
a
from
live
time.
album and I had not listened to it. Bro,
Who's
for
that
the-
now?
Yeba, for the
Okay,
last
Yeba.
3 days.
I'm much better.
That live
Can I
album,
show
Jesus.
I'm much
So what are you trying to say to Sheye before?
Yeah,
So-
my point is, artists have not changed. The way artists are users. Artists are, once I get what I want from you, I move. Do you understand? If they get the hit songs from the people, if the people love the song, they move to the next one. If they need something from you now and they collect it, they move.
Straight. Movement.
That's the truth.
So they don't care
my
about
point is, they don't see. Artists have always been wired the same way. Creatives generally are wired the same way. Once we get what we want, we move. From time, artists have always been, okay, what do the people want?
I have a question.
A&Rs have always been, do what the people want. So they've been wired that way. It's been the same way for years, for generations, regardless of the demography. It's been, see, from the James Browns to everybody, it's been wired the same way.
Share shortly. Is creative a personality type?
Creative is not a personality type. It may be,
sure?
but it's not
Because
necessarily.
there's a uniformity of behavioral patterns.
It may be, but
Depends on your field.
Yeah, that's why I said
A
it
great
may
surgeon is a
be,
creative.
not necessarily.
No. So when people say someone is a
Great surgeon is a
creative, they're
creative.
talking about it from the perspective of arts.
Okay.
Do you understand? So a creative person in a creative space.
There can be an artist.
So if I'm going to take what you're saying in
Nobody got
context,
tired.
if I'm going to take what you're saying, I'll say in a way, some people are born with talent.
I don't think all
Some-
creatives have the same behavior. I beg to differ.
Some
We
people
have
are
a
born-
lot of. So it's just like, sorry, Share.
Yeah.
Please go on.
Go on.
Some
I'm
people are-
calling to you.
Some people are born with talent.
Yeah.
Some people learn.
Nurture the talent,
They
yes.
nurture talents, or they
Like
learn a
Messi
skill.
and Ronaldo.
Do you understand? That talent.
That's what you used to
that
say
talent
of, but
is
without.
what. That talent is what eventually becomes a personality type, in a way, right?
In a way, yes.
Those people that have the skill, not the talent that was born inbuilt, it becomes a skill. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I do.
For some people, it's part of them. It's in them. Like it's from time, it's them.
Yeah.
But for some people,
They
it's
learnt
like
it.
it's a 9 to 5. It's a 9 to 9.
They
It's
check it in and check
it's
it out.
exactly. It's what I have to do. You know what I mean?
But Tonani
So,
and
yeah.
Sheye and Excel, when people say that artists are users or artists never remember stuff, do you think maybe they're exaggerating?
No.
It's statistically. Not
No,
even,
Sheye, no.
Not even all.
Share.
If we're going to some
be
artists.
honest. It's most. It's not some.
If you put it on a
Most of
percentage,
it.
what would you?
Sheye.
How many?
Yeah,
percent
it's
would you
most.
give
It's
them?
actually
Tonani, how
most.
many percent will you
80,
give them?
90%.
Yeah.
The ones that are not users are the exception.
That is why.
For the Nigerian context, check
that
how
is
they
why-
treat their producers.
That
And
is
their
why.
managers.
That is why I would advise any creative not to be overly emotional when an artist or anybody does you dirty. It just mees you need to build more value.
dirty.
It just means you need to build more value or go where you're appreciated.
So you constantly continue to. That's enabling.
Yeah.
So you constantly need to.
It's because
Wait,
it's
Sheye,
never
so you're
ending.
asking them to constantly
love for you
bring in
is
value to be
never
appreciated.
ending.
I don't
Melody.
think so.
Melody.
Artist-
If I give you
if the
something now,
artist-
why can't I get? Wait now. If I bring some sort of value, let's say in this place, in this position that I am in, the value I'm bringing to you as a person is A&Ring your whatever, or just doing something for you. Why can't I get
Can
reward for that?
I want to explain
Melody,
this
it's
in a
on
term
you.
you
Let me be done.
understand.
Okay.
Let me be done.
Let me
So I do something for you now. Why can't I get my appreciation for that particular
Melody.
thing? Why do I have to go back to my drawing board and keep aspiring
no.
for you to give me? That's
No.
a very toxic relationship. I have to keep aspiring to be
You're
a
seeing
better
it as a
person.
toxic relationship.
So that you see my
Melody,
worth.
it's on you if you don't know what you're asking for in return. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When I say artists are users, it doesn't mean that as they are using you, they will not pay you in
But
return.
they won't remember the relationship.
But it's on you to ask for what you deserve in return.
But some people ask and don't get.
That's on you. If they're asking from you and they are not getting, and you are not asking in return, that's on you. This is a social community.
Yeah.
You use your social cash. If he's asking for something from you, if she's asking for something, you to ask, okay, if you give me this, what would I give you? I mean, what would I
give
get?
you this, what will I get?
Exactly. That's on you. So if you don't do that and you're expecting that they won't.
Except, what do you have to say about the artist being users thing?
I mean, it's about
Or Sheye Banks saying that you have to constantly evolve to get your
so
value.
That's why there's an underdog phase for everybody. What P Prime would have charged you when he was 17 and he had not blown. Now he no go need negotiate with you.
Facts.
If you know do they go.
Na cake.
He doesn't.
Cake
Shout out to
will give you
Jumoke. So
And the guys where they knock beats with pre-prime when in day 18, if they no grow, he no go knock beats with them again.
it's not. It's happening.
So
You understand?
It's not a prophecy.
It's happening. It's just life.
So yeah, man.
You're as valuable. You're as
Just
as valuable as your
It's easier
growth.
for you to negotiate your worth when you two have risen in value.
Absolutely.
It's easier because you could be a prodigy in production right now and they go pay 20k.
Facts.
Because you have not.
You have no leverage.
You have no leverage.
But right now, a lot of producers off the bat are charging for a lot of money. You know why?
Yeah.
Why?
you know I watch porn?
Hi, my name is Botolani.
But they
And
have
that's
to.
I'm a
Fact.
journalist.
But it's
No, but it is.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
but it's true.
Because the reality is different.
The reality is different
Because
now.
there's a lot of money in the industry. Not a lot of money, but
But there's
relatively
money.
to where we are coming from. There's
Facts.
a lot of money in the industry. I know a young artist that collected 4 beats for an unknown album and collected $10,000.
I want to put you people in world politics now. Wow. Still using this
Sounds
analogy,
nice.
but world politics. Israel, they knock Palestine. Die. Water. They knock bro.
So we'll get there. Wait.
No, it's part of no. I'm using an analogy. They go.
Okay, go
Calm
to
down.
it, go continue.
Israel, they knock Palestine.
I like the shit.
UN, they do on looking. US, they do on looking.
Do you know why?
Twitter, they do on looking. Everybody else, they do on looking.
Except, do you know why?
Hold on. Ukraine.
Knack.
Hold on.
Russia.
Ukraine gets nuclear plants, so they have value.
Russia knocked them.
The world respond. The world responded. The world, but wait to check the measure of response too. The world shall respond. Palestine, they don't even.
But do you know the difference between
Come off for
Palestine?
you.
Do you know the difference between Palestine
That
and
time,
Israel?
wait, sorry,
Wait, Melody, sorry.
That
Before
time,
you go.
Nigerians, okay.
Wait, sorry. The difference between Palestine and Israel is because the world is tired of them.
Bro.
It's pretty much. It's
Forget
buttressing
even
his
tiredness.
Are you guys
Excel.
saying
Forget
that?
tiredness.
Excel. The world is tired of Palestine and Israel.
It's pretty
So,
much.
so are you
wait.
saying that the world is tired of Nigeria?
Bro.
Are you saying that Nigeria
No,
does not have value?
you know what?
Wait.
You know what? You're even making
Tolani, Excel, are you saying
What
are you
you're saying
saying
is
that
correct.
Nigeria does not have value because we have been begging it
but
for
no, I'm not. In the sense that I'm not in the sense that.
Our value, yes, it be
No,
like
we have
a
value.
leg.
But here's the thing. You're not even wrong. Because now, fast forward a few years since the Israel-Palestine thing happened. Fast forward a few years, Russia-Ukraine happened, and the world was interested for a bit. Have we not moved on?
from the Ukraine and
My
Russia
love for you is never.
Do you talk? Is it on your TL as it was?
as much
before?
as you used to.
Is it on your Instagram feed
It
as
was at some
before?
point.
Do you still pray for Ukraine?
I don't care.
Uh-huh.
I care.
Uh-huh.
May they no go cancel me.
So at the end
If
of the
somebody, if somebody offers you visa to Ukraine now, won't you swear for them?
Everybody where they study medicine for they don't come back. They are not studying medicine anymore.
So don't worry.
Funny enough, I
Babcock now.
still have a doctor friend there. Oh.
He didn't come back.
He's still there. Yeah.
So yeah,
Eric.
man. At the end of the day, it's about
Your
just
value.
building value. Like as life will have it, you need to build yourself consistently.
You have to constantly evolve.
Exactly. Just keep evolving, building yourself, and renewing your mind on learning and relearning, on overlearning.
Free your mind.
Free your mind. Just learn new things. And to be honest, as you've understood that artists have been users for decades, you need to learn how to operate with them before you can work with them the right way. You see the way labels, we say labels. Artists have known how labels operate, so they know how to access labels.
A popular
understand what I'm saying?
And they
artist.
start asking for more.
A
and
popular
demanding more from
artist.
labels.
A popular artist made an Afrobeats album and offered the African creatives on that album not so great splits, but they took
They
it
collected it, yes. now.
because leverage.
Exposure.
Because
Exposure past exposure.
yes, basically.
Excel.
Then they came out
don't
later
have
to say
you don't
that-
have to mention. You don't have to say. Should I mention if?
No, I pointed at if anybody that I pointed at Melody.
Beyonce.
I don't
Then
know.
Beyonce.
I what?
He pointed at me.
No.
Beyonce would never take advantage of
Of
black
nobody.
artists.
But we
never.
cannot. There's exposure and there's exposure. We cannot deny the kind of exposure that you
my
get.
Not you trying to make an excuse for capitalist B. Come on, don't do that. Don't do
Oh,
that.
that's not toxic.
Don't
So at the end of the day,
stick to your kunu. Don't do that.
Don't be drinking
Don't do that.
custard.
Don't do that.
No,
At the end of the day, you have to look at it and say, what's in it for me? Like, what are you gaining from this?
Yeah.
What do you get from me working with you, and what can I get from you? You
Yeah.
know?
There's a song that's been in my head for a long time. I can't say it because it's unreleased.
And some
I really want to say the song.
Don't,
I don't want to
please.
say
and some artists have been able to
Collect your money.
and some artists have been able to and some artists have been able to walk away, like even when they felt like they were offered deals of a lifetime. Deals of a lifetime in context to the situation they were in when it was offered, not necessarily deal of a lifetime. In
This guy
context,
clarified.
Yeah.
$50 million now.
yeah,
Man, not $50 million to you.
exactly,
It's-
and
yes,
they've been
so-
able to walk away, regardless, and still make something for themselves. So,
Outside
but it's
of
not everybody that it works for. You know, AQ always tell me that every deal is bad and every deal is good.
Yeah.
You need to calm down and analyze, negotiate
Yes.
what you can, find the thing you can live with, and will work for
You
you.
know, AQ and Sheye are very similar.
That's my bro. I love AQ, man. He's been to my house. We made a song together.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
When's it coming out?
Not me and AQ making a song, but
Oh,
we're A&R.
Hey, oh, okay.
You and AQ are very similar because I know the two of you.
Really?
Yeah, you guys have a lot of
He's a humble
similarities.
guy.
Huh?
He's a humble guy.
Nah,
No,
nah,
no.
nah,
Okay, okay.
nah.
No, he's not.
Q ain't humble. That's our name.
Nah.
For shit!
Nah.
Q ain't
But
humble.
in terms
But
of
he's an intellect.
decision making,
Yeah, he is.
decision making,
Decision making, intellect.
when it matters,
Yeah.
when it is necessary, crunch time.
He knows how to put emotions aside.
That's the two of you.
How do you know I'm that guy?
Because I've seen you make a lot of wild decisions. Not a lot, but a few bad wild decisions.
Oh, there was something you were saying about artists being pleasers of audiences. You know, and that's
Except before we go, sorry.
yeah,
And Fresh also said, which is
Fresh,
what I
yeah.
want to get to,
yeah.
that Drake doesn't have a classic album.
No impact.
I feel like
That's very harsh.
that is
It's not very harsh.
It's not just
It's
true.
bullshit, bro.
It's not
There's
harsh.
very harsh and there's
factual
bullshit.
statement.
Certified Lover Boy was trash. It was useless. Well, that's harsh.
Yeah.
But you know what? I like it.
That's what you call
I
harsh.
like it when Nigerians critique.
But Drake doesn't have see. So the same conversation that I applied to hits in Nigeria because we don't have a lot of metrics is the conversation that will apply to classics from the perspective of unbiased observers. If the status of the classic is disputed, it's probably not a classic.
Bro, somebody
where
was
is it
arguing with
disputed?
me yesterday that Simisola is not a classic.
That person is dumb.
Bro, the
So
same can
that's
be
the thing.
said.
So
There-
how many
there will
can
always
we-
be one
Except-
person
except-
that
There will
will
always
say-
be an exception.
You are missing, see, don't behave like Melody.
there
Are
will
you
be somebody,
silly?
you know.
I said,
Wow, that's
from
the greatest insult.
perspective-
Are you
I have-
silly?
that's the greatest
You
insult
shut up.
I
For
have
being
ever
Melody is an
received.
insult. Shut your
That's the
mouth.
greatest.
How do you deal with these
That's
guys?
the
Bro,
greatest
like my
insult.
life every day.
From the perspective of unbiased
So I'm always
observers.
biased.
Unbiased observance is impossible.
Except reasonable observers then.
So I'm unreasonable. You are quite silly.
My bro!
Sabi English! The word day!
And your legality.
Tolani
Oh
and
my
except. I need to say this before I forget. I like it when Nigerians come with this criticism of foreign bodies of work or foreign artists.
Yeah.
Do you have the same energy when they critique Nigerian work? Would you be mad if someone said that you have no good album or no good song as a person? No, this is not responding to. I'm just saying generally. Lots of times that this is not about Fresher. People do it a lot when it comes to foreign bodies of work. We're always, but when we have the same energy,
You know
Tolani
what?
will write one article now and everybody will start.
Mel, do you know
The
what?
wrongest thing about everything you just said now. The wrongest
I don't
thing
know what to say.
is this is not about even if it is genuine, even if that was genuine, just for mentioning it, your statement is tainted.
You irritated. Shey, do you get what I'm trying to say?
I get what I was even trying to
Space.
buttress.
Like,
To be honest, perfectionists, and you see, even serious hip hop heads, right? People that don't like going mainstream. That don't like the mainstream stuff.
Side of things.
Even the alter ones.
Alter has classics though.
No, my point is
The
people that are
alter mainstream.
perfectionists, people that are perfectionists,
Alter
people that
classics,
like
not mainstream.
people that like straight jacket ways, people that like it done this way.
Straight jacket.
Yeah, like
long,
you know,
long.
like
Say, carry am go.
We'll retouch.
people that like it like this. When someone is going like this, this, they get upset, like they diss, they beef, like they're not happy.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it's just a general thing. When someone sees that someone is trying to do something different and it's not the same way they've been doing it, or it should be done, or they know it, they feel like, okay, the guy no try, no sabi.
It's a lie that Drake doesn't have a classic. Take Care is a classic. I don't know. I don't care what you're saying. But here's the thing. If the status of so a lot of Drake fans are going to tell you what all Drake's albums are classic. No,
That's
fuck
a
you.
lie.
That's
That's a
some
lie.
fucking
Nah,
bullshit.
nah, that's a lie.
Drake has one classic, undisputed. The only if it's disputed, then it's probably not a classic. And I'm saying it from the perspective of reasonable people. The only classic that Drake has is Take Care.
Just take care.
Now we can make an argument for Nothing Was the Same.
Bars, impact, legacy. Take care is.
Take Care, but a lot of people are going to say it's not a
Hip-hop
classic
album, yeah.
because it sang a lot. It's a lot of R&B records as well. But people need to also understand that hip hop or the definition of rap has changed in the sense that song rap is now rap music, right? So he did a lot of song rap on the album, as much as there was a lot of R&B on the album. So
Yes.
can you make a case that it was a hip hop album? Yes, because guess what? It also won best rap album at the Grammys.
One of the things we need to mention and be consider every time we have this Drake is not a rapper because he sings so much
no, that's some bullshit.
Where I'm even going is melody is an integral part of hip hop from its conception. Melody. Not
the word.
You said my name, da.
peace be unto you. Peace be unto you. Melody, flow. These have always been like
I'm going to push Sheye on this point.
Delivery.
Okay.
these have always been
About
things that are
hip-hop?
integral about hip hop. And the same now applies to Afrobeats.
Okay.
The cadences, flows of hip hop have entered Afrobeats.
I like where we are going to.
I love it.
Should I give you a
Our
great,
journeys.
That's
are
what.
aligned.
That's what.
Should I give you a
that's why
great
I was saying what I
example?
was
No,
saying.
our journeys don't align.
our greatest
But our agendas align.
the greatest example is Palazzo. Bro, that's hip hop. That's hip hop.
Yeah.
So you
That's
see,
hip-hop.
that's the thing. And should I tell you, there's some Afro dancehall artists, there's some Afrobeat artists, there's some Afro pop, Afro Fuji. A lot of people will say, this guy no sabi his own, like people that have been doing it a different way for a long time.
They'll be mad at the way
They'll
you are
be-
doing it
what,
now.
What's he trying to do? That's exactly the point I was trying to make. Like, for no reason, people will say, no, what are they making? It's not good music. It's not. So at the end of the day, just do you, man. Do what you have to do, and at the end of the day, the stuff that you will get respect for, you will get respect for it.
Sheye, who's the hottest Nigerian artist so far this year? Asake or Kizz Daniel?
It's obviously Asake. Are we trying to cap? Kizz Daniel, in terms of Africa, has been a very arguably
the most streamed artist in Africa
Yeah.
this year.
By far.
Africa.
Daniel.
Kizz Daniel outstandingly has been an African artist.
why
But
they
as
get
a
my Kizz
Nigerian artist, it's Asake.
It's mad.
You know where I get
It's
my Kizz
very,
Daniel
very
statistics
clear.
from? Do you know where I get my Kizz Daniel
Turn to
statistics from? Bolaji. Shout out to Bolaji of Empire. Anytime
he's
Kizz Daniel don't do another, you go post for Instagram.
He said,
Go post Instagram. Wait.
Yeah.
Bolaji be like digital man.
At this point,
You know what it means?
Talk am.
You know what it means? You go feel am.
If you like.
If you like.
No feel am.
at this point, we can call Kizz Daniel Papa Africa.
Yeah.
You know, or Baba Africa. It's not just Papa J anymore, because he's a Pan-African artist now. And that was, since I started working with him, that's been the goal.
Yeah.
You know, trying to
Sheye.
No. It's good I said it. It's good I said it because we were. Wait.
Excel was going there.
I like that he mentioned it on his own because we were going to go there. So now that you have brought it, we can segue.
I mean, I've been working with him for over a year now.
School.
And I worked with him for over a year. I've worked with him for over a year.
DNR extraordinaire.
And you know, to be honest, I
So
know
you're out of the video. We'll just be going like that.
I know that.
All my enemies are
Come
threatened
closer
by
if you
me.
don't go, you go away.
So at the end
Don't
of the
stay
day,
far away from the grace of God.
Yeah, I know.
Except
that,
you know what? Wherever I go,
The grace of God follows
oh
you.
my God.
Peace be unto you.
Assalamu alaikum. Man won't tell
You guys
me.
allow Sheye to
know.
sell his market.
So-
So Sheye has understood us now. He knows it's not
You know,
normal.
I mean, he started a comeback with Lie.
Tell us the
That
story.
was his first number one in the last 3 years, if I should say. I don't know. I can't remember the stats, but that was when I started working with him.
The Sheye
Significantly,
impact.
significantly, he has gone on to do amazing numbers, not just in Nigeria, across Africa. But if we're going to take the place of Asake, Kizz Daniel, Nigeria, I'm not gonna lie. Kizz Daniel is a Pan-African artist. Asake is a Nigerian artist, and
For
that's
now.
that's an issue,
For now.
a challenge for
For now.
Asake.
For now.
He just started after a challenge.
No. It is a challenge.
Because the digital era is quick.
Exactly, because when Omale was the Nigerian artist, Omale was going
Pan-African
international.
artist. But Omale's
Bad Influence was doing serious numbers outside
in East
Nigeria.
Africa.
You see, Olamide, his mentor,
I like what you are saying.
had that issue.
Infinity.
He struggled with that until he came up with
Infinity.
the album, that project.
That
project changed everything. So at some point in your career, yes, you need to conquer your local scene, your community, but you need to start thinking outside the market.
Guys, just to respond to this. Now,
Don't discarpid them.
What?
It's not dissing. She's not dissing.
I'll off
Carpe
shit
Diem.
for you now.
Can anybody discarpid DM for God's sake?
Thank
Where I
God.
was
Thank God
headed
you are
is
saying.
that this thing that you guys are making, this thing that you guys are making reference to for Asake, I feel like he just started, but I understand the Omale comparison. But I want to ask, is it an Asake thing or it's a street kind of music?
No, it's not. Man, let me tell you something.
This ain't this.
No, let me tell you something. Excel.
Wait, guys.
Wait, let me
Aside
explain
from-
something.
so I'm
to
gonna
you,
give
Melody.
you-
I don't give you through pass with that.
Let me explain something. Let me explain something.
I've not actually the question finished.
I don't. Let me answer.
I've not asked the question.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let her ask that
My
question.
question is
She could not forget the question.
no. My question is:
You must forget.
isn't this a bigger problem in that kind of music space? Because how many of the rappers that do like indigenous sound, how many of them have been able to transcend like the local space internationally?
Mel, let me tell you something.
How many local?
Melody,
how
let
many?
me tell you
Do
something.
you understand my point? My question. Do you my point? How many of those
I'll say
rappers
this,
in that
Melody,
let me tell you something.
have been
I'll
able
say
to
this:
transcend it?
if you want to be international, it depends on who Asake is. Oh.
Mention
If
one
he
that
wants
has
to
been
be
able to.
international, I will say this: if you want to be international as an artist or as a creative, you have to be intentional about being international.
Isn't your sound
Can I
dependent?
can I
on
ask?
this
Can
kind
I ask
of
a
That's the
question?
honest truth.
Can I say something?
What's your sound affect?
Guys, can I
Okay,
say something?
go
No.
on.
Please let me say something.
Just give me an
Please,
example
I
of someone
beg
that's
you.
done it, Sha. Okay, go on, Tonani.
I like the fact that I said you have to be intentional, right? And in the career of a lot of Nigerian artists, a lot of them trying to jump local, especially when local has not been working for them, and they try to go international prematurely, and it comes crashing down.
Facts.
Everybody that has succeeded in Nigeria, every superstar Nigerian artist that has had some form of international acclaim over the
Yes.
past few years
Yes.
has had local success.
Yes.
Facts.
Now, in the future, we're going to have a lot of them that don't have local success and international success, but still, a significant amount of them will still need to have like local success when they have international success.
Yes.
Which brings me to Asake. I don't think we've seen anything like this before.
Never.
What do you mean?
Melody,
This run.
Asake has been around for a while. Ayo of Turntable Charts went to OAU. Black Bones went to OAU.
They were all classmates.
Fireboy went to OAU.
Check.
Basky went to OAU. Check went to OAU.
Chinkwekum.
They knew him. Yeah. And one thing all of them are going to tell you is he was a fantastic performer. Adeayo, who is the new Pulse music reporter, went to OAU as well. They will tell you that he was a fantastic performer. Everybody knew him, right? Especially if you were musically inclined. It took him more time to succeed than all the other people. Excel, you and I had a conversation some weeks ago. You might have forgotten this. I said, looks are very big in this industry. I said, is Asake good looking? What did you tell me?
I told you that Asake is not handsome, but Asake looks like he belongs here.
Exactly. Asake looks
He's
like
rugged.
like a
He's,
star.
That's what you said.
he's rugged
Yeah, he
beauty.
looks like a
He's
star.
See,
streets
To
beauty.
be honest,
sorry, Sheye, sorry to cut you short. So the thing is,
Rugged and handsome.
Asake, we have never seen anything like this before, Melody. Not even Wiz was like this.
What do you mean?
So when he says looks, sorry,
Asake.
you said rugged handsome. When you say looks, we're not referring to like even the face, like
I
the
get
way
you.
even in the videos, the way he carries himself.
But
Yeah.
but
He doesn't look like he
doesn't look like he's new.
He looks
Yes.
like
Now me,
I'm a superstar.
You don't understand. Like,
You understand?
It's ridiculous.
right? So this guy, people like that have been this. I like to call it the Fuji wave.
Fuji.
Yeah, it's a Fuji thing. All these boys, Zeno, Asake, T.I. Blaze, T Dollar, 20 years ago, they would have been Fuji artists. Yes. And the reason at the time was because what was obtaining in terms of making money was Fuji. We didn't have Afro-pop 20 years ago. Let's say 30 years ago. We didn't have Afro-pop. Even 20 years ago, Seth, it was hip-hop and R&B that was dominating some of our hip-hop, our biggest hit records. Right? And it was at that time that some of our biggest Fuji artists were copying hip-hop. Alaji Pasuma when I was calling him African Puff Daddy. Shanko Rashidi was African Lil Power.
Till now, those guys refer to Wizkid and Davido as hip hop.
Yeah.
Till now,
Right?
I'm not
They
joking.
still call them hip-hop.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Till now,
Do you understand? So, right? So going back to this conversation, right? All these guys, they are from the same type of ilk. In terms of like the way they sing, their vocal texture, the technique, the cadences, they're very, very similar. But the difference is none of them, Melody, listen. Bella Shmurda was a lasso. I knew Bella Shmurda in 2018, 2019. I was late to the party as far, maybe because someone like you might have known him like 5 years ago. But I've known him like 5 years ago. But me, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, none of them, Melody, had 5 hit records in their opening 6 months as a major artist.
Yeah,
None.
that is factual.
And as a matter of fact, no Nigerian artist, except maybe maybe Wiz. Maybe Melody. It's a maybe.
Wiz didn't even have.
Wiz didn't have
he did.
Melody. Wiz didn't have 6 hits.
Holla at your
Didn't
boy,
have 5 hit records
Ondo and Tease Me.
in 18 months.
Pakurumo.
In
No,
18
no,
months.
it took a while
the
before the
next
album
year.
come now.
That was the next year.
It was 18 months.
Pokemon was post the
But
album.
you know, Wizkid was dropping freestyles back to back that were hit songs.
No,
Melody, no.
Remember he was
Melody,
dropping freestyle
here were the
back.
singles.
Wiz.
Here were the singles before
Wiz
the album.
in 6
There was
months.
Holla at Your Boy, which was 2010. There was Dondo,
Dondo.
Tease
which
Me.
changed everything.
Tease
Tease
Me.
Me.
No, it was Tease Me that changed everything. There was Dondo. There was Giddy Girl.
Giddy
that was
Girl.
Lucy. Wait. And then there was Pakurumo that dropped after the album.
He had
there
the
were only
same
3
role.
songs.
Yeah.
And
Melody.
then there
Melody.
were some small
The album
features.
dropped.
Even okay.
Melody, listen.
Okay.
The album dropped on June 12, 2011. Holla at Your Boy dropped in 2010.
October
October 2010.
2010.
Right? So it means that in 8 months, Wiz dropped this album. Wizkid had an 8-month run. That's the closest thing we've had. Asake has 5 hit records in 6 months, Melody.
No, he has 6 hit records in 7 months. Mr. Money was the year before.
Facts.
You know, so
No, I wouldn't call that a hit record in this. I would call it
Mr.
an
Money.
underground.
Zumba.
Mr. Money was a smash. Club banger.
No. Sheye,
Bro.
Sheye, so
Playing.
Sheye, you need to understand that the Nigerian music industry is very fragmented.
Fragmented, yes.
It's very, very fragmented.
Their sleeper hits, their
It's very, very
digital
fragmented.
hits.
If they play,
Yeah.
let me give you an example. They play Adulthood and Scam this Friday in a club. Well, this is a Friday in a club. People sing along. Half the people that are in the clubs,
heard it on social media.
yeah. It doesn't mean
I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying.
Mr. Money was a
Mr. Money
was a popular record.
club
Shey.
banger. They
Yes.
didn't know who sang that song.
Sheye,
But if you go to a party and you play Mr. Money, all the boys are singing.
Can you compare
Mr.
the
Money.
impact to Palazzo?
No,
Of
no, we're
course
not
not.
comparing.
No.
So that's what I'm saying.
that's
That's what he's
not.
saying.
You said it's
He's saying-
fragmented.
He's
Yes.
saying that it's a popular song, but
In
it's
some
not,
circles.
It's not a hit song on the level of Palazzo. He now went on to talk about how hits now in the music space has different hit songs have like different variations. There are hits on different levels. We have sleeper hits, we have digital hits, we have mega super hits.
Okay.
So like Bugan now.
My
you
guy,
understand?
So you can't compare Bugan.
I get what you mean.
You can't
So
compare Bugan.
with this guy, nobody, I've not since the contemporary Afro-pop journey is since 1999, right? Only 3 people I can remember, maybe only 3 people
Yes.
have been on this level on this type of run. And the other people,
Tu Baba is iconic with this as
Tu
well.
Baba as a solo artist, right, had the biggest hits from this run as a solo artist. 2 hits. There's African Coin and Evening Bar, right? And those things came within a year. The other person was Tony Tetwila when he dropped Morning Time in 99. And Ira Shakomo. He has some other records. Olu Maintain as a solo artist, yes, was also very
One Day
close.
Cool.
One Day Cool was not close because there was Curriculum Vitae.
No.
Curriculum Vitae, bro.
No, 2009. One Day Cool gave us hits.
M2, no, it was
Motion
it started
to
in
Mo
08
hits.
actually. The album came in 09.
Yeah.
That's
That was
Motion
in
to Mo
09,
hits.
yeah.
Started in
Yes.
2000.
And it was 2 hits. Bro, let's be honest. It was
Okay.
2. It was one. Ololufe dropped on CV. Wait. Ololufe dropped on CV, Bumper to Bumper, and Taboo. Those were the ones before the album dropped.
But context.
Ololufe dropped first.
Context.
Initially.
So the label releasing a compilation album affected like
One Day's
that.
run.
Yes.
I mean, I think
and
the point-
even
I
that
think the
compilation
point is quite clear.
has Burikolo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the point
Buriko
is quite clear.
Dedio.
Mary
It's
was
been
on the
hard
album.
to see what any artist has done, like what Asake is doing right now. No, I don't think it's been done before.
I don't think so.
It's
But we made
insane.
mention of Wizkid doing it. over 5
Wizzy
songs.
didn't on this. See, Wizzy did it within a year. Like, let's say Wizzy did 4 hits within a year. Asake is doing 5 hits in 6 months. Melody.
He's also
understand?
let's
No,
also
no.
add context. He's also a product of the times.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to
We
say
need
that.
it's very important to
Digitalization.
mention
Because
product of the times.
because
A part of the time in the sense that people have been struggling to have hits.
Aside from that, and also how easy
it is to get
it is to
number
get the
one.
hits with the digitalization.
Exactly.
No,
No,
my
but
own.
people are also struggling with the
the
digitalization.
So I have told everybody that is close to me that the game wants new blood. The music game wants fresh blood.
Let's not also forget the branding for. Let's not also forget the impact of the branding for Asake with TJ videos.
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out to
in the
Bad
future, please, when we refer to Ashake's branding, please give credit to TJ
If you
Omori.
ever forget,
remember
to talk about
to
TJ
give credit
Omori,
to give
because
to
the
TJ
brand.
Omori.
Let me tell you why Asake is ridiculous. Sorry, from perspective of radio.
guys,
Sorry,
I don't exactly.
No, the doppelganger thing they've been doing with
no,
the videos.
it's ridiculous.
That doppelganger thing they've been doing with the videos.
I don't think so.
It
Guys,
is.
let me
Excel.
give you. Let me give you.
Should I
a
tell you why?
Please.
It's a new approach.
Excel.
It has not been done.
Excel. I don't think so.
Let me
That's
give
you. That's your problem.
No.
That's your problem.
It's not my problem.
It's
It's
your
a
problem.
fact. Wait.
It's not.
Listen now. Listen. Do you think the mileage of that song is coming from music videos?
Yes,
It's-
a good
no.
number.
What the fuck are you saying?
A good part of
No.
it. A good part of it. Yes.
No.
Bro, you are talking rubbish.
A good part of
Melody,
it.
I am sorry. You are talking absolute fucking rubbish.
It's a good part
So-
of
Melody,
it.
listen. You are talking
Wait.
fucking rubbish.
That's a lie.
No, hello. Listen. You are talking fucking rubbish.
So they are,
Absolute fucking rubbish.
Are you
they are,
done?
they are a toxic couple.
Are you
No. I'm not a toxic couple.
So get used to
Listen. You are talking fucking rubbish.
Are you done now?
The impact of
You
guys-
how many streams? Listen, how many streams do his videos have altogether?
Why not
No.
Listen, I'm not reducing the creativity of TJ Omori. But don't say it is the precursor for the success of this boy.
It's not a precursor.
Listen, it's
not
not.
a precursor.
Listen, let me land. How many streams do the videos have altogether? The most streamed video for Asake Asa today.
Yeah.
What's today's date? June 17, 2022 is Burna Boy, 13 million views.
Yeah.
Which video?
No
Subaru
man, now
remix.
Subaru remix. now.
Sumba remix.
Zumba Original has 9 million views.
Yeah.
Is that the impact of the song? Is that the mileage of the song? Now, Now, thank you very much. Now, wait. You can't even say for a fact that all the 9 million streams came from Nigeria.
Of course.
Of course now.
Now, let me say something. So that means you can attribute the success and the brand of Asake.
Okay, so
Hello, no. Listen.
Are you done?
Listen. You can attribute it to music videos. And let me say something to you right now that you're not listening to. Music videos are not as important. Are not. Bro. Listen.
Be done now.
They are an incredible. They are a process that you get to, right? You get to them. But can you definitively say that if you don't shoot a music video, your song is not going to be?
Of course not.
Baby Trabaye does not have a video.
And
It's a hit record. What the fuck are you saying?
Are you done?
The fuck are you saying?
So are you done? It's not that you're done shouting. That's
I'm
what
not
I was saying.
shouting. Don't tell me that I'm fucking shouting. You are not making no fucking sense.
Back to what I was saying. Chill. Back what I was
You have to
saying.
get used to this.
That's what I was saying. I'm not even saying.
Sheye is traumatized.
I swear.
Sheye is traumatized. Sheye wants to call for help.
Please, now that you're done.
I'm not done.
Okay.
If you still say rubbish, I go see knock you.
Now back to
If you say rubbish, hello. If you say one more rubbish, I go knock you.
Shut up your mouth.
Categorically.
Wait, show him the restroom, I beg. Show him the
You're just
restroom.
saying absolute rubbish. Like you have traumatized the boy and
It's
he has
fine.
gone.
I don't care.
It's coming back.
He's not okay.
It's coming
He's
back.
not okay. Tonani, back to that. Are you done? I'm not saying that the video is.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm
You're
not
attributing the success of a song in Nigeria music videos. Some of the biggest Nigerian songs over the past 2 years have been sounds. Listen, Melody, I want you to take that thought out of the fuck of your mind.
I am not.
No.
Anyway.
I will
not.
Some of the biggest Nigerian songs over the past 2 years
that?
have no vocals. Do you understand? Truth, you are at the back of the camera. Do you understand? Some of the biggest Nigerian songs over the past 2 years have no fucking vocals.
Have no what?
They don't have vocals.
Like focus now.
DJ YK songs have no fucking vocals. People, so a lot of videos, bro, no videos.
Okay, so can I make my point? If not,
There's one thing. There's one thing
say.
that is the difference between what Melody and Tolani are saying. And Tolani, you're not saying what Melody said. Melody not say.
Melody, take that point. Receive the point. What you're saying.
Melody did not say.
I did not say what you're saying. What are you saying?
You are saying
Melody
or music videos.
Melody did not say.
What the fuck?
Melody did not say the videos added to his success.
I never even used the word
Melody
success.
said the videos helped his
branding. But you're just shouting.
And that's what we're saying. It did.
I didn't say success.
Bro,
Everybody that's
it
listening
did.
to this podcast.
I did not say no.
Hello.
I did not mention the word success. I said shout out to TJ Omori for his branding. And I wanted to even go.
Where we went was TJ Omori videos helped with his branding.
What's Asake's branding? What's his brand?
Ashake's brand.
What's his brand?
Carefree.
Excel, what's his brand?
It's carefree.
Rugged.
It's carefree.
It's carefree.
Rugged.
So you think
the videos show that.
Yes.
Listen to me. Without the videos,
He doesn't have personality on social media.
God,
No, you've been talking now. Wait, you've been talking.
My guy,
Wait.
Again.
Wait.
I'm asking you a question.
Yes.
Do you think without the videos, let's say he shot videos like Peru for his album?
Yeah.
Do you think the songs would have been big?
You know that me and you have had a conversation.
Do you think the songs would have been big?
Wait, you know that me and you have had a conversation where I've been telling you that music videos have been trash.
Oh, you do know?
Yes, now I've been telling you this
The
now.
quality,
That
trash.
I'm saying music videos in general have been trash.
The storytelling, the impact.
I don't watch
trash.
music videos.
Nobody does anymore.
I
Nobody
don't.
does.
But
The
guess
difference
what?
is in Asake.
But guess what? With Asake,
It's
TJ
different.
Omori did something
He
new.
did something new. Let me not give you that context.
TJ Omori and
Guys,
Asake,
they're like
He did
this.
something new.
Excellent.
That double ganga shit from
Ridiculously
it wasn't
good.
Nomokwe now. It wasn't Nomokwe. It was from Sumba, I think. Right? I think it was from Sumba. He did that double ganga shit. I was like, fuck, this is brilliant.
Wait, Excel. People that I'm making reference to. Let me tell you how ridiculous.
You know that we don't know what Ashake's personality
Let me
is.
I want to tell us now. Just
you do know it now?
Yes.
Oh,
From music videos.
so let me say
I beg you.
Let her
Do you know
What are you guys saying? Are you guys are saying with
You are
confidence?
aiding our point.
You are not aiding your point.
And let me tell you how.
I am not.
Wait,
You are aiding our
Excel, do you know
okay.
nobody knows what Ashake's. Do you know that?
Oh my God.
People are speaking about how Asake is a certain way. Asake gives off this personality. Asake is a bad
So
boy.
there's an assumption across board.
Yes.
Oh, so
And
but you're arguing that the music video. But you're arguing no. I don't give a fuck. But you're arguing that music videos have united its brand and made it something.
The music videos gives that perception.
Where did they get it from? Nobody has heard
Bro,
him speak. No media
he has
wrong.
not done media
No
runs.
media wrong.
He has not done
no talk on
interviews.
nothing. saying?
He doesn't tweet on
My guy,
Doesn't have social media
we don't know what
they are
he's
saying
We don't
is
even know.
rubbish.
No.
The only thing that matters here is quality music. All the things they are saying
No.
is nonsense.
No.
Nonsense.
No. Tolani,
Quality
no.
music is the only thing that matters here.
No.
Tolani,
People, do you know
yes.
the amount of quality videos or people have been shooting?
Tolani,
If it's just
Huh?
Tolani,
No.
if it's just quality music, there will be no
Santi
need
has
for
been shooting.
There will be no
quality
personality
video
talk.
storytelling for
It's just
years.
There will be no
Why
personality
not?
talk.
you
There
guys,
will be no
you
personality talk.
guys are removing a lot of nuance. Is quality music the most important thing?
Yes.
The most important thing, yes.
125%.
Yes.
Now here's what I'm telling you. We've in the past talked about how a lot of these new cats have no personality. To me, I'm not going to call names, but a lot of the new guys that are popping are fucking boring to me. Like outside of their music, personality, superstar shit. Like it's different when the band walks into a room and when a lot of these new cats walk into a room, you're going to see a big difference, right? You're going to see a big difference because they don't have personality. They don't. Now, what I'm telling you is, as Asake Day, we don't know what his personality is normally. So what did they do with his music videos? They gave it a type of setting. They made you think he's a bad boy. Bro, for all we know, he might not drink alcohol. For all we know, he might not womanize.
I've met Asake.
Wait, for all we know,
He might not be as
the
rugged.
music videos have consistently
Very
shown
true,
him in a certain light. And does he add to the success of the song? No.
But to the artist,
Does he add where I was going to is the branding, how they have made us
And how
perceive
he's
him
perceived.
with the videos. TJ Omori did a fantastic job.
in
Except,
telling
do you
that
understand
story.
Yoruba?
No, I don't know.
Exactly.
My Yoruba is learning.
And let me tell you something.
My Yoruba is learning.
Sheye, you understand Yoruba? You understand Yoruba,
Mm-hmm.
don't you? What was Asake saying on Omokwe?
No, I don't understand that kind about that one.
Sheye, you know what the fuck he was saying on
I
Omokwe?
wasn't saying. I don't know what it was.
You know what the fuck he was saying?
What was he
don't
saying?
you?
Yeah.
At best,
Yeah.
this nigga is interpreting what this guy is saying in his music.
Who?
At best.
What TJ Omori is interpreting what?
Yeah, you
Asake
understand what I'm
is
saying?
I understand what you're saying.
What the
Okay,
fuck
are you
this nigga
saying that? Are you saying that the video that TJ Omori put out is what Asake was saying? Or I don't understand what
Hey,
you're
please,
saying.
please
What's he trying to say?
So
No, like the thing he sings about is what TJ
Yeah,
what you're
exactly.
saying now, if I understand
So-
is that the thing that Asake sings about in his songs is what TJ Omori interpreted
So that
in
so
the
he
video.
just basically tries to say
right?
that TJ Omori just did what Asake was saying visually.
Yes.
So
But he could have done Asake seeing a girl across
Do you know
the
how
street.
many people have not been
First
able
of
to
all-
do that?
First of all, Mr. Money is a very significant word for Asake.
Yeah, and they've stuck with it.
And they've
Mr.
stuck
Money with the vibe. Album name.
So
That's the name of the album.
that's part of the thing that this man here is saying that I cannot say on this podcast.
Is that what now?
That Mr. Money is a significant brand when it comes to Asake.
What does Mr. Money mean?
Guy, let me sing Omokwe for you. Do you know what?
Let me give you one example. Wait.
Melody, you just missed out on the most possibly romantic thing Tolani would ever do for you.
I'm not interested.
Let me listen to you.
Pass.
Let me
Give
tell you
me
something.
romance.
Do you know what Omokwe means? On
I don't know. I don't listen to that to the Yoruba. What's my point?
That's the problem.
It's exactly just
But go
saying
ahead and say it,
correct.
though.
Omokwe in the lightest way.
Omokwe means. So when Yahweh sees somebody spending
Is it a Yahoo Boy song?
wait.
No, I knew. No, when you said you don't want to say it.
Yeah, when
I
Yahweh
understood.
sees someone that is flexing and is a boss.
They chop life.
Baba mi
They
Omokwe.
chop life.
So
Omokwe.
Omokwe is a Yahoo Boy
You
song.
understand? No.
No.
It's a celebratory thing
Yeah.
that people used to hail people.
Yeah.
Omokwe, Omola,
Like,
stuff
yeah,
like
it's
that.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like
Big
someone
man.
worthy of celebration.
Yeah.
Like you've done
Boss.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oga.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Baba.
wọ́n sọ pé kí n má lọ sunlé
Yeah.
wípé kí n ọ̀dà rosé
Order
Yeah.
rosé
mo
inside
ní
club.
mo like
Yeah.
ṣayé
champagne, I like.
èmi Ọmọpẹ́ o
Yeah.
like I collect my money
Yeah.
wọ́n sọ pé kí n má lọ sunlé I don't wan go sleep house
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
wípé kí n I don't wan go sleep house.
I want to celebrate. I want to spend my money.
Exactly.
I want to
Even
spend
if
my
that's
money.
not-
And you
I
know
want some
how
money.
these guys live.
So that's what
So
they were
guess
trying
what?
to say.
Guess what?
Okay, except
Guess
before
what?
I forget the line of, I want to ask a question.
Okay, sorry.
Before I forget the line
Sorry.
of thoughts, just to respond to what Alani said, was there a shift? Please be honest. There's no need for it to. There's no fight in this one. Was there a shift in the perception of Reminisce after he did that movie?
Melody, move the mic closer to your mouth.
Was there a shift in the perception of Reminisce after he did that?
Pun intended.
King of Boys.
Yes,
movie?
there was.
Was there? Excel, please be serious. Was the bad boy persona more amplified after that movie?
No.
Which film? Which film is that?
Was Reminisce's bad boy persona more amplified after King of Boys?
No.
No, now it don't do since.
No.
So King of Boys
No,
did
no,
not add.
what you want to say is
Maybe to
Reminisce's
teenagers.
was Reminisce's brand more amplified
No, but
after the movie?
Yes, that's what I'm saying
But
now. What
no.
is were the women more in love with Reminisce after King of
Yes,
Boys
they were.
and recognizing his bad boyhood
No.
after King of
No,
Boys?
don't use recognizing.
No.
Women have
Okay,
women have loved him.
recognized. Was it more amplified after King of
Yes,
Boys?
more amplified. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That Tijo Mori is doing with Asake.
But Melody, that's false equivalence.
No,
you
it's
know why that's false equivalence? You know why that's false equivalence?
It's false
You're
equivalence.
understanding my point.
Yeah,
now.
it's false equivalence.
It's false
actually.
equivalence.
How is it
False
false
equivalence.
Because King of Boys made over 600 million naira. What are you saying?
What's your point in that?
No, it's even
That's
false
the beauty
equivalence
of
because
doing-
unlike
You see the
Asake,
the impact King of Boys had with
Ashake's video.
Exactly. Ashake's
no,
videos that
unlike
had-
Reminisce, unlike
Melody, people
Reminisce
sat down
Asake.
and made a movie of 2 hours, 600 million naira.
No, bro.
Do you understand?
No, yeah,
But that one had more viewers. That was the same.
Reminisce has been here how many years mainstream?
Investment.
How many years has Reminisce been mainstream with the bad boy persona? No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
All the
It's
people
not
are
the
talking
same.
about Ashake's personality on
Melody.
Melody.
Remove Reminisce and King of Boys.
No,
Let's remove
Tolani.
Ashake's videos. All the people talking about Ashake's personality on social media. Where did they get it from?
Melody, I need to teach you how to argue.
I
So
believe
let me
how to
tell you a
argue.
question that you asked Tolani.
Please ask him.
Ask Tolani how many. Asake is the biggest star of this year. Yes. Ask Tolani how many of the people that know him as a star are Yoruba and understand what he's singing.
How many of the girls that are going crazy about the way? Do you know why I fell in love with Asake? The music, I don't really know what he's talking about. He just broke down Amokwe. I just know that I like Sungba a lot. There was the last video that he did before this video. What's that video? The one before this one where he sat down and they had
Palazzo now. It's not Palazzo.
Yes, at the beginning of the video, he sat down and he did his eyes like this. That was what made me fall in love with Asake.
Yeah,
But Melody,
That thing.
Melody, let me
After that video,
Melody, let me ask you a
Tolani, I
question.
kept rewinding to that. But what is
Melody,
this? I'm like, oh
when
my
you
god.
see Melody,
What was that thing?
you have a relationship with Ayo. You have a relationship with Ayo.
Yes.
Ayo of Turntable
Yes,
Chats.
of course.
When you see Ayo of Turntable Chats,
Yes.
Yeah.
he went to OAU. Ask him about Asake. No.
Yeah.
That's what.
There has always been a bad boy or what?
Hello.
Yeah.
No, did you say that? No, don't put words in my client's mouth.
When
do that.
you see Ayo of Turntable Chats,
Yes.
ask him who was Asake,
Testimony
who
time.
was he, and what was he like. That's all. Let's end this conversation.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
And another thing that you are going to say is, do you know the meaning of Trabaye?
No, I don't. You explain. No, you told me. You told me.
Except
I asked you at Kelvin's. Because the DJ, shout out to Exploits, DJ Exploit, wherever you are. DJ Exploit kept playing, and I kept seeing the crowd reaction to it. So I asked Tolani, what does Trabaye mean?
I don't know the meaning
So
of Trabaye.
before
Get high, I
let's
think.
put no. It's
Get
like,
high.
It's like elevate, like
Yeah, get high. I
like
think
help
that's what he
me,
said.
just carry me
Like
to
I
another
want
level.
to enter another
Yeah,
realm
so
or something like
exactly.
that.
Alcohol or what?
Before
Everything.
I want to say this, before Trabaye, before he released that song, Trabaye was already like a popping
thing.
It was already
Yeah.
a thing.
you want to guys to stop.
Please,
saying
I painted
trash.
my
That's
nails.
all.
I'm not ready for that.
People are going to say Motorani is shouting. Tell you
Always shouting, bro.
Tell you stop saying trash.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But so
And you and every other person that
They
has that
love,
opinion.
they love each other so much.
You, Melody, let me tell you something.
Yes.
You and everybody that's been peddling that nonsense.
No.
Which one?
Which one now?
That nonsense that you just said.
DJ
About
Mori.
Tijomori.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
Tolani, but you've
it's
not
not
answered the
nonsense.
question I'm asking you now.
not
I'm
nonsense.
saying that if we
See how
remove
Tolani is holding the mic like a rapper.
Tolani,
Like you won't
bro,
burst
Tolani,
bars.
Sungba is big in Aba.
I know.
Yeah, my I have family
Melody.
there. They tell me about it.
Guy,
So how would they understand what they don't know?
exactly.
If
Excel.
not the music
I'm
video.
going to ask you a question now.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Philo
think
was
so.
huge
In Lagos.
NGNG in Lagos.
Yeah.
With no video.
4 singles back to back.
Yeah.
Do you think it was because of the video?
Did he have a video?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Of course.
now.
I'm
Do you think it was
asking
because
you.
of the videos.
He was
Yes.
wait.
You think it was because of video?
He played.
He played.
And let me explain why.
contributed.
Should
Iblis
I
spoke
explain
about
why?
it.
No. Iblis spoke about
How
it.
they built
Let
a
me
brand for
explain-
him with
no.
videos.
They built a brand for
Filio. Yes, with the video.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
No, with Fino.
No.
So you see the thing.
Let me- no.
But Tolani, wait, let me say something.
Okay,
You see,
go ahead.
social media, music videos, media rounds, all these things are what build the persona
Personality
and
of
the
an
brand
My guys,
of
what I'm not-
artists. You
Share,
cannot take out one place and say
what I'm saying is
The music
you can't
comes
then
first.
put
If the
it-
music is great, every other thing is
That's one.
is
Number two, any other, if you gave that shit to Clarence, you get that shit to Unlimited. Wait. Yes. You get that shit to
Go on,
Clarence.
go on.
You get that shit to Unlimited LA. Bro!
because the guy had it.
I don't necessarily agree.
Fair. I get what you're saying.
At all.
I get what you're saying.
All these people I've called have short videos for hit songs that are
Excel. But you also have to understand that some of those hit songs that we expected them to shoot a better video for, the artists are to blame.
Yes,
But we know
facts.
Artists are to blame.
Yes. That one.
Yes.
One of the directors you mentioned, I'm not going to say which one, said, if you give me a 2 million naira, I'll give you 2 million naira video.
Yeah.
If you give me 20 million naira, I'll give you 20 million naira video.
It's just
I am what you give me to work with.
So now Tolani has still not answered the question that I've been asking him. That for the Asake's personality now, where do people get it from?
I asked you.
But he has answered
I
it.
did.
What did you say? I didn't answer. I didn't hear.
Number one, I told you that was about the music.
About the
Number
music,
two,
yeah.
I also asked you a question.
That
When Fino got big,
Yeah.
fam, I didn't understand if what Fino was saying on
Yeah.
Go Smooth on.
Father was.
Let's before we get to Father.
That one is far.
Father is far. It's far.
Yeah.
Pasu, Man of the Year, Alobam, all these songs. Kush.
Yeah.
I didn't have an idea, but you know, Fino said East Coast nigga, but I'm banging in the West.
Yeah.
Guess what? He was spitting facts because he was literally banging with hip hop records.
Yeah, he was.
Hip hop records.
He was.
Yeah.
Speaking Igbo.
He was.
It wasn't. I mean, as much as he was client shooting those videos,
Yeah.
it was because Fino had it.
You're still missing it. I'm not saying that Sumba is a hit in
Because
the
of
East
the
because of the
videos.
videos.
We're saying the visuals contributed.
I must have misheard you then.
Do you understand? It's
Because
not the videos that make it a hit. All I keep saying is
some very
the videos.
That's what you are responding
The
to.
videos.
We are saying
The
here.
videos. The videos aid.
some very dead opinions.
This is your opinion.
Where?
Some very, very dead
Hearing some dead
opinions.
opinions. So he responded to that on the podcast using what we
So we
are
are
saying.
giving shitty John.
So this is Afrobeat.
Yes!
Afrobeat's transfer of aggression.
Yes.
Why you not mention
Rubbish.
them?
Afrobeat transfer of aggression.
I don't want to be hearing some hot takes and dead takes and dumb takes. I am your daddy, and I'll tell you.
When we
Yes.
have been saying since
I
now
love
that
this, I swear.
we are saying that Tijomole used video.
Afro spam count.
Except, guess what? I am 99%. 99%.
Please, next time
Shoot it to you.
take your nonsense outside and go and meet the people you want to fight. That word.
Okay,
Take your
wait.
nonsense outside.
Wait, we'll come back to music. Let's
Rubbish.
step out of music for a
Please,
bit.
let's step out. I'm done with this
So
nonsense.
Atiku did not choose Wike. Atiku chose Okowa. Much
Wait, before.
Much to my
we don't know who
disappointment.
Sheye is.
Yeah.
How?
Do you guys know that Sheye and Melody know each other from baby?
Yes.
No, Sheye knew Melody from when she was a baby.
Oh my god.
No, we knew each other from when we were babies. Don't. Why you did? We once cast our age for this show.
Wait, hold on.
Sheye was to be forever young. He was my
Wait.
senior in school.
Forever
Please,
young.
let's not do that.
We're juniors.
Sheye was my
We're
senior.
young.
Yes.
We are young
Is-
forever.
Classes.
We are
That means Sheye
young
is quite young.
we are young forever.
Sheye, you are younger than what
Sheye
a
is
lot of
what
people
he
think.
says.
you
I
are.
am
Sheye is
younger
what he says
than
he is.
I am who
Rema.
I say I
I
am.
am
Sheye is what
younger
he
than
says.
Rema. I am
Sheye no
younger.
more enter be a millennial now.
I am forever young.
The Bible says.
I have something to tell you. Brother, calm down.
No, Melody. The Bible says, God says, I am who I am. And the Bible also says, we are created in the image and likeness
Oh yeah.
of God.
Yeah.
So if God says, I am who I am,
I'm also
and Sheye says, I am forever young,
I am forever
then
young.
he is forever young.
I'm not disputing that.
That's why. And to quote a
You're
great
identified
artist,
as a young
and to
man.
quote a great artist called Kizz Daniel. Thank God for the way that I am. You are who you are, and I am that I am. I no go live my life run your race. That's from what album is this?
I can't remember the album, but
Make I no my mel, make my mother
Meanwhile, King of Love
King of
is an
Love.
incredible album.
Yeah.
Madness.
That's
70. Oh, your paper
Bro,
chase.
Kizz Daniel, the King of Love was a great album, but do you know what was great about the greatest thing about the album? The ad libs.
Bro.
Kizz Daniel was doing some mad ad libs on that album.
Chris man.
I'm like, see, I heard that album,
It's
man.
not creep. It's creep.
You know the funny thing?
Oh.
You know the funny thing? I heard that album. I did office midnight, reach midnight. So I slept in the office that day. And I called Tolani and I said,
Yeah, I
bro, this King of Love album is great.
great
Tolani was like, yeah, are you sure? I was like, bruv, Go and listen now.
I remember.
Now this guy called me like 2 hours later, bro.
I remember.
He called me the shout.
With Kizz Daniel, I think for the longest time I feel like it's a case of consistency.
People,
You know,
no, that song is
It's
people.
a case of consistency. People have seen what they chose to see, and perception has been the case. Like for the longest time, people have chosen to see Wiz, David Burner, and then Kizz Daniel's history or like the things he had done, you know, when he was with the label and everything. But they've chosen
I don't think anybody ever held that against
bruv.
leaving the label.
Bro,
No.
People chose. People chose.
Anyways,
on a waiting bin day to see.
Okay. Long story short.
But I don't think anybody held this leaving the label against.
Nah, we
Nobody
didn't.
did that.
Because everybody else was fighting their label.
I don't
He
think that was an issue.
ain't start running nothing new.
That's not the point I'm trying to make.
Shout out to all the baddies that graduated master's degrees today.
Once again, if your man is on
Kelly
explore page,
graduate?
if your man is on explore page,
Did Kelly graduate?
if your man is on explore page,
Go.
go ahead, my brother.
Kelly's Nyash.
Yeah,
is
man,
the-
I mean-
Kelly's Nyash is real Afrobeat. Continue. Wow. You guys say tukudum, but where the Nyash?
Anyways, so yeah, man. I mean, for the longest time, they've chosen not to put his music first.
Before his personality.
Yes, before
Are you
everything
saying
else.
that we should not put the personality? We should take it away.
No, I'm saying that the music is what is supposed to come first. Exactly. You know, like if we're going to appreciate people for who they are, we don't know who Wizkid really is. We don't know who Davido
But
really
people
is.
appreciate him for his personality. I feel like we cannot. Except Tolani wants you to pass that for.
Okay.
I feel like we cannot. We would love to tell the fans what to choose.
My point is, you can't really know these guys. It's what they.
I would
like,
have to disagree.
It's perception.
I have to disagree
Hold on. It's perception at the end of the day, because
can you be doing perception for 20 years without your real personality showing?
it's possible to on social media, on
it out.
what we call media. It is 100% possible. It is 100% possible. For the longest time, Wizkid would just come and post one picture without caption or only just ego. We don't know the real Wizkid now. Yeah, it's true. At least there was a time where someone was abusing him or calling him out for being a deadbeat dad. You know, there was that time. We don't know if it's true or not till tomorrow. God forbid. I don't want to believe that that's true. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? We don't know these guys. We don't know them personally. You don't know what's going on in their homes.
What are you saying now, guys? Easy on social media.
My point is, we're too into what we see. Like whatever the media just says is who this person is. We feed into that, and it affects what we say about their music. We should always put the music first.
No,
Sheye, thank you for your agenda, but that's not really true.
That's not. No. It's true. But that's not the problem. That was not the problem with Kizz Daniel.
What was the problem?
The problem with Kizz Daniel was music, right? But maybe there were stories about him, whatever. No stories, whatever. Bro, for the longest time, marketing promotions for Kizz Daniel's projects were poor.
Social media presence.
They were poor. It has improved greatly, and we give girl the glory.
Shout out to all the PR.
We also give
shout out to the people.
We also
that are
give shout out to
negotiating
the
and
AR now
bending
that
bridges.
joined his team and started doing things. Sheye Banks to see you, but for the longest time,
But we do say here.
What is Sheye Banks receiving now?
Yeah.
give a black man his props.
I mean,
Now Beyonce now you got to twerk with your cardboard.
oh my, this
You know it's
guy.
my yash they called cardboard. Just in case.
But where I'm going is, for the longest time, marketing was poor.
Let's not mention everything.
Promotions,
Please wait.
poor.
Mention everything. No.
Marketing
Promotion.
poor, promotions poor, social
again?
media
Presence.
engagement poor.
What again?
Any other thing that may have been poor are rumors. I'm not dealing with rumors.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with what
Facts.
I know that was
Yeah.
poor.
And you are
So
actually
keep
very
rumors,
right.
keep rumors to
You
yourself.
are actually very right.
I'm
Sisa-
not speaking with rumors.
As you know,
Tolani, wait.
as you know, once upon a fact
let's
only
hear.
episode.
Theory, actually. Theory.
Uh-huh.
Theory facts only episode.
Talk to us.
Meta.
Wait now. Excel.
But say you don't hear Yoruba.
I wanted to be sure. I said it twice.
I mean, if I was going to, yes, I
Let
do.
Tolani say what he wants to say now before you do your
No,
agenda.
Tari doesn't want to speak.
Sheye go.
Sheye wants to say things. Sheye
No, what I'm saying is, I do agree. Yes, marketing, promotion, and everything changed in the
What's
last
coming
1
down
year.
by down?
In the last 1 year,
why it's
significantly,
back
you would notice that you've seen a different Kizz Daniel,
A great switch.
a different.
And guys,
Kizz
let's
Daniel.
not act like this rumor that people talk about. There are stories that people share about their perception of people. Let's not act like those things do not contribute to how you're perceived.
But Melody, let me tell you something.
It does.
No,
Let me tell you something.
Nobody's
Let me tell you
denying
something.
that.
Let me tell you
It
something.
does.
If it's one person, rumor. If it's 2 person, rumor. If it's 3 person,
Once again, I
If
bring
it's
the
4
Bible.
Except.
Once again, I bring the Bible.
My guy, go.
Out of the mouth of 2 or 3, a word is confirmed. A word is established. Carry on.
Afro Bishop.
But should I say, like, you've not heard any negative? You probably hear like 1 or 2
Share.
things in the last.
No, why are you saying that?
Share.
I'm going to take Sheye side.
You work in the industry.
No, I'm going to take Sheye's side. You made my point I was going to make. Sheye's side. I'm going to take Sheye's side, and you just helped me make my point. The average guy listening to Kizz Daniel
Doesn't know all this shit.
doesn't know these rumors,
Doesn't know all
or
this
doesn't
shit.
even care. So it affected and it did not affect. It affected in the sense because he didn't know these rumors or didn't care. Is why maybe by the grace of God, Kizz Daniel was still here.
Yeah.
You know, but for maybe if the rumors were true that he's problematic, whatever, it would have affected relationships within the industry.
And it did.
And if it did, it would have affected his
Collaborations.
impact as well, because it takes a village. Nobody is a
Yeah. The good thing about Kizz Daniel was, regardless of whatever it was,
Talent.
he was making good music.
Talent is undeniable.
Bro,
It's too good.
King of bro, let me tell you something. I will swear by King of Love anywhere.
A great
See,
pop album.
Anybody that tells you, bro, anybody that says that album is not good, you have not listened.
Yeah.
Go and listen.
Yeah.
You didn't listen.
Look at the West, baby.
Except,
You know when I
Look at the bam bam bam. Open at the Kuchi Nadi. That's Chana, by the way.
open the Kuchinadi. Guy.
No, we love this album.
Bro,
That's
this guy's a
Is that
big
what
Kizz
they-
Daniel.
Ah.
Ọmọ Vado ya pa.
You can Google me.
You see, Vado came with something called Afro Classic, and when
That doesn't make any sense,
it
bro.
doesn't make any sense. Okay, but the song Flex, I think, describes Afro Classic,
Okay, wait.
and that song Flex now.
I just want to.
Yeah, I
So
listen
that's
to
it.
it.
And I
Okay,
said, what is
Afro
Afro
Classic is the elements of the sound that is being created. It's classical sounds.
Wait, hold on.
Sounds
From
that are,
classical music.
yes, pretty much.
How?
Sounds that are traditional, sounds that are more local, sounds that are
saying.
Yeah.
more local with a blend
African
of
sound.
If
Westernness.
if that was what he meant by
Then
Afro
it makes
classic,
sense. But
it makes sense. But that's such a terrible title.
Except it should have,
No,
it should have
it's
been
not. It is.
Afro classical.
That's what he called it.
That would be.
But that's what he
When you
called
say
it.
no classic,
Can you
classic.
say
When you
it's
say classic, when you
it's
say
not
classic,
Afro classical.
Oh, wait. Sheye, wait.
He didn't say classical music.
Sheye,
That's
wait.
what people didn't understand what he was saying.
No.
Listen.
When you hear the word classic, what comes to mind? When they say something is a classic, what comes to mind?
Okay, I get what you mean.
He said
Eh.
classical. So when you say Afro classical, so we know that you're making reference to classical
Afro-classical.
song.
But-
I get what you mean.
African
But
music.
let's,
Yes.
No, Afro
let's be
classical
honest.
sounds like.
Let's be honest.
Afro classical.
Even the
Afro-classical sounds like-
classical. Did you guys accept Flex?
Wait, yes, now.
Yes.
How many people accepted Flex?
didn't.
We didn't
Wait,
accept
Afro
Flex.
classical
But
sounds like.
But
bro,
we did to
bro,
a left on extent.
let me not tell you my honest opinion.
I must say this thing.
With
Don't allow me forget this thing.
Say it,
Afro classical sounds like Baka and Real Madrid go play for TBS.
Okay. Let's move to something else. Because this was
Afro classical. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Excel. He's going to hell.
I will go to heaven. I will make it in Jesus' name.
Says going to
I'm
hell.
a child of God.
You guys, it's okay. We've done enough for today.
Excel.
How?
Real Madrid will call you. They'll be called Sanwo-Olu babes.
See, so the name, I'm not going to lie, the name put me off. Afro Classic. I was like,
it's a bad one.
Papa, I get it. You are Vado the greatest. But what is this? Because I was like, are you trying to say the songs or the albums you make rather are classics? Right?
Pretty much. I mean,
if that's what you're trying to say, yeah. And another problem, and let me tell you another reason why that title is a problem. We entered. I think that thing has reduced more. Maybe in the last 2 years, people are doing somebody said his music was Afro Kalakuta. The fuck is that? First of all, you don't need to put fucking Afro. Anything you do is Afro already because you're African. Are you? It's like yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No.
Are you kidding?
No, listen.
Yes.
I saw
African.
Listen,
We
bro.
have
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You because you're
Afrobeats.
African.
Afrobeats was not named Afrobeats by Africans.
Listen,
African.
bro.
It was named by British.
DJ.
British
Bro, you're
Africans.
wrong.
That's why
I disagree.
Bakuri said the
I
home of
disagree, and
Afrobeats
you're
is
wrong.
London.
You know why? You can be African and make rhythm and blues without an African
Can I say something?
rhythm and blues.
Share. Can I say
Yes,
something?
you can.
Afro doesn't mean you are African.
Share. Can I say
It's
something?
the sound. See,
It's
Chris
the sound.
Brown just put out an Afro record with Wizkid.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Why is it Afro?
It's the sound.
Sound.
What's in the sound?
The influence.
African elements
African elements.
Made by the
made by Chris Brown, who is American.
fact that you keep referring to African elements is the reason why you shouldn't add Afro.
No, you are missing the
At all.
point. No, you are missing the point.
If a non-African is making an African song, what should he call it?
Odunsi
we
and
already have- we have
what's her name?
Afrobeats.
They made this song
We have
together.
Afrobeats.
She's not African.
Bro.
She jumped on Afro beats, bro.
Can I say
Listen,
something?
so
Go ahead. Your
Can I
hand
say
has been raised for
Yeah.
long. His hand has been raised for
My
long.
guy, thank you very much. May your hand not
I beg,
be
see for this your
Amen.
fake news and just what you say, I beg.
You were like Moses
Cruz
without
telling
Joshua
me
and
to
Caleb.
wrap it up.
You will be without Moses and Joshua.
I will not be.
Not me and you. Now, brother, Excel made a valid point.
Afro Kalakuta. No, now.
A lot of
No.
people are so obsessed with creating genres that don't exist.
Yes.
True.
Definitely. I hear it every day on radio.
E.g., Afro rave makes no fucking sense.
Afro what?
Afro rave makes no sense.
What's Afro rave?
That's Rema's genre.
It makes zero sense.
When he submitted, when the distributor submits
bro,
on Apple Music, make it find Afro rave.
No, you see,
Start there.
you see. That is
Hello,
that's
can I-
another narrative.
Sheye,
But
can I
go on,
continue?
Go on.
Wait, but keep
We are only
this thing in
what we
mind.
should.
Keep this thing in mind.
First
Keep
of
it in
all,
mind.
Afro.
No, let him
if-
say it. Let him say
If
it.
Rema decides that he's going to push the narrative and tell Apple Music, like, I'm not releasing music on your platform if we have a partnership without you giving me my own genre or subgenre.
Yeah.
It could happen.
But
They could give him a subgenre.
Do you know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
You are not embracing the reality where did you really create a genre?
Bro.
That is.
How do you create a genre? Is it by the name or-
No.
Does anybody have to tell you when they create a genre? Would you not know?
Distinct sounds.
You see.
Now,
that
wait,
is- that
Sheye,
is
wait,
factual.
Sheye,
That is
wait.
very
We can't be
factual.
asking everybody
Sheye,
to create genres
Sheye,
now.
please.
It's not.
Excel with
Is
Melody.
Ote a genre?
Melody, what you
Of course not.
And they said no.
But do we have?
But wait. Ote people are confused.
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
But do we have people
Sheye,
thinking
wait.
Ote is a genre?
That's because
That's
that's
because what they pushed.
no. So that's because they are confused.
Sheye,
That's because
let me tell
So
you.
that's because
Sheye, let me
the
tell you
artists
something.
are confused.
Let me tell you
For example, best example, DRB Lasgidi on Loose Talk said, "Ote is not a genre; it's a movement."
It's a
Yes,
lifestyle.
But-
the lifestyle.
In a separate interview with a magazine, Fader, thank you, said Ote is a genre.
Do you understand?
In that episode where DRB Lasgidi, the three of them said Ote is not a genre. Bosch was there; he was not missing. He said it with them, and he has. Do
you understand?
All of them have confused their audience.
My point is my point. My point is at the end of the day, there are
Afro
some
point.
people that will think Ote is a genre.
Sheye.
No, but it's not.
Can we just-
It's not.
Right?
It doesn't make any
I'm making a
sense.
genre, but at the end of the day, people are still there are genres out there that people are
Nobody thinks Afro rave is a genre.
Sheye.
Nobody thinks Afro Kalakuta is a genre.
Sheye.
No, not
When you
one.
create a genre. Nobody has to tell you. Do you understand?
Afro-Hype is a
someone-
genre, Sha.
What?
No, it's a genre, bro.
Wait, fella
I don't
that created Afro rave.
whether you
Sheye that created-
I can even get the concept of Afro-Hype.
because
Because
it's new.
because
it's a,
Because it is different.
It's a subgenre.
Yes.
It's a
I can.
subgenre.
No.
The hype element is new.
different.
It's distinct. It has never been done.
Do you understand?
So there's an argument for Afro hype.
Do you understand?
There's no argument for Afro rave.
Do you
There's no
understand?
argument for Afro
That's why I said it's a
Kalakuta. There is no
subgenre.
argument
It's a
for Afro
subgenre.
classic.
and also Afro-Hype, there's something called hype. It's a thing that exists. So Afro-Hype is basically you doing hype, maybe with elements of African language.
Okay.
There's an
I'm
argument
not
for Afro hype
saying-
that I will accept.
You're
I
doing
speak?
hype
Can
using
I speak?
African language.
Can I
Yes.
speak? Can I speak?
Yeah.
Can I speak? Wait.
Let our guest speak, please.
Is there's hype, but is there hype music across the world?
It has happened in different parts.
All right. So if
Like
there's hype-
different parts of the Caribbean have had hype men make records.
exactly. That is exactly what Afro-Hype is.
But
It's
that's
hype
what
music.
we are saying.
Well, we're saying the
You I
same.
don't understand the Sheye.
My point is, it's not a genre. I agree. Quite
No!
It's a subgenre.
We're even saying that.
okay.
We're saying that Afro hype
It's a case to be made for it.
has more
Than other ones.
credentials for us to call it a
I'm
genre.
not arguing that one, but me, I just the one with me. I know.
Yeah,
Afro-Hype is a subgenre.
It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
Sheye, do you know
So
why?
that's not-
Do you
I'm
know
not
why?
arguing with the
Do you know
other
why?
ones.
Again, one thing that we established on our episode on our Twitter Spaces about like headies is the test of ridiculousness. It's very ridiculous when reasonable people sit down and break it down, right? And they try to understand it. Is it reasonable? Yes, it is, because we can quantify. But if you say you are making Afro rave, my brother, you are making fucking dancehall.
Yeah.
Do you understand? See, it's the reason why artists want to create genres is because they feel like they feel magnanimous, and as Afrobeat is going to the world, they want to feel different.
Yes.
Do you understand?
You're
Do you
completely
understand?
right. Yeah.
They want to feel different. They want to feel like they are making something different. But guess what, my brother? You ain't.
Okay.
Wait. You ain't. Brother, I am sorry to sound this way. I'm going to sound cocky to a lot of people. My brother, I know fucking music. I know everybody knows this. I'm sorry. I know fucking music. There's hardly a genre that you are making that I probably don't know.
Okay.
Wait.
So
Wait. There's hardly a genre. All the genres that you think you are making that is new, people have made it. And it has a name. Wait. He has a name.
Yes.
Do you understand? Someone says you are making Afro. Someone said on my I was explaining something on my Twitter some days ago. Someone said it's Afro dancehall. My brother, yes, you can call it that, but the popular name is Afro swing. Do you understand? There are existing things that you're doing,
Yes,
right?
you
Now,
are right.
wait, Sheye, wait. I allowed you to land. I allowed you to land. What determines a genre is 3 or 4 things, right?
Elements.
3 or 4 things. 1, the beats that you're doing. 2, the things that you're saying, and the way you are saying it, right? The way African people do things, right, is different. The way we say things, the ad-libs are different. Like, regardless of the origin of the music, the percussion is what sets us apart from everybody.
The drums, bro.
Everybody. It is different. If you hear African things, Caribbean music, dancehall, and Afrobeats, this can sound similar sometimes. But when you hear African percussion, the drums are heavier. The percussions are more populated. It's not minimalistic. Do you understand? Like, it's not light. It is heavy with things, elements.
It's
You
loud,
are hearing,
it's
you are
everywhere.
hearing toms, you are hearing snares,
Bro,
you are
it's
hearing
it's
shekere.
Afrofusion a genre.
Wait. Oh, I've explained that before.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
I'll get there, right? So you have to when we get what makes African music is different. The element of Afro is already a thing. You can't then say you are making Afro juju. I've addressed it before. It makes no sense because the concept of juju itself is Afro.
Do you understand?
Bro, Fela borrowed from jazz and high life.
That's
Like,
exactly where I
to
was
create-
going.
Bro, does anything sound like Afro beats?
Is beat, fellas.
No.
Listen.
There is no genre like Afro beats.
No,
Bro,
no. Wait, listen. Are you talking about Fela's genre, Afrobeat?
Fela's Afrobeat, right?
Fela's-
Is a genre of its own because
He created- he took
he
from
borrowed-
different
he
genres.
borrowed from
Elements.
jazz and high life.
Share,
created
But what he
something.
did, look here,
Share, look here.
You see, you see,
Wait, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What genre is Divine from Rema's album?
See,
No.
Okay,
It's a simple
Rema,
question.
see,
Dance on.
you are missing the point I'm trying to make now.
Okay.
I want you to understand something. A genre called Afro Kalakuta can be valid.
No.
Listen to me now.
Why?
Let me
Why?
finish.
Why?
Let it be done.
Let me
Why?
finish. If the elements they're combined from different sounds make up Afro Kalakuta, anything can be called.
But you are missing Excel. Let me
What's the word
answer Excel.
Kalakuta from?
No, Excel. Let me take.
You see why it's you have a valid point.
Yeah.
If he picks up,
That one na 419.
if he picks up sounds that have nothing to do with Kalakuta in the first place.
What is Kalakuta?
Wait now. Okay, so what is swing?
Share.
What is beat?
Share.
No, let's be
Again,
honest.
you are
I'm
not-
saying
Share,
you're not
still
understanding. You're not
getting-
understanding.
Share is the test of reasonability and ridiculousness. It's what it is. That's what it is. See, Share. Look.
You know
Share,
what?
look.
Let's
Wait, listen.
Google what genre is.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's Google what genre is. It's pretty simple now.
By the way, our producer is telling us that we are running out of time.
This argument,
but
you know
guess
Let's
what?
do it off camera.
We don't care.
See,
we don't care.
It's pretty simple, right?
Are you running out of video? You can't.
A style.
Don't say that. This
or
is pulse. Don't
category of
disrupt
art,
pulse. Don't do
music, or literature.
It what?
It's a style
Yeah.
or category of art,
Yeah.
music, or literature.
The category of. Okay.
So if somebody is painting this thing yellow, wait now.
Share,
Try and understand.
do you know what they call you? Do you know what they call you are doing? What you're doing? It's indulgence. Bro, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bro,
No,
what they call what you're doing is overindulgence.
So wait.
What they call what you're doing is over fucking indulgence. Bro, if something already exists from a particular set of people and there is a name for it, you can't come and it's like you are Mongo packing. Bro, wait.
That's not
Mongo
what I'm
Pack
saying.
came to
If it
Africa.
already exists, it's already a genre.
That's what you said.
If you're creating something new,
Are you?
That's why I said I'm not talking about the Rema conversation.
Okay, which conversation?
That's why I agree with you about Afro rave. I'm saying if you are creating something new and giving it a ridiculous
But that's the
name,
point that we are saying.
No, both of you are saying two different things. Now, just hold on.
Okay.
So wait, just chill. I'm understanding what both of you are saying. So chill now.
Afro
So-
podcast.
So wait, chill. Sheye Banks is
Afrocast.
saying that. Sheye Banks is saying that in the context of the Afro rave and all of that, Sheye Banks is saying he sees where you're coming from. But Sheye Banks is also saying that what if this person who comes out with his genre is not just calling it a name? What if this person decides to get the knowledge, create the element, and actually create
But
elements to
Relax.
What you're missing?
Fela added elements to something that already existed
You are missing.
to create
You are missing
Afrobeat.
something I said.
If Rema tomorrow decides to add one or two elements to Afro pop or Afro beats that already exist, it could become Afro rave.
But Sheye, you are missing
But
something.
he's not doing that,
Sheye,
which I agree
I'm
with.
I'm sorry to sound
You
very
get-
cocky. I'm sorry to sound very cocky.
Both of you are saying
I
the same
know
thing.
fucking music.
Both of you are saying the same thing.
I know fucking
Sheye,
music.
tell him say you know.
Sheye,
Tell him
Sheye,
say you know.
I'm humble.
You've been an OAP
I'm
for
humble.
more than a decade.
Sheye,
You know
let me tell you
music,
something.
bro.
Sheye, you are
Tell
missing
him.
something.
I don't need to say
Sheye,
it.
you are missing.
Hey.
You are missing something that I
Shut
said.
the knuckle.
You are missing something that I said. When you make a genre,
You don't have to say
we
it.
will know.
Now we
You
go
are
sound
right.
your
Do you
alarm.
understand?
Now we go sound your alarm.
Like I said it like 10 minutes ago. We will know.
Was saying the
So
same
Tolani
thing.
is wait. So Tolani is saying that people are saying they're creating genres
It's-
without creating genres.
It's an
That's
ego.
the
It's an ego
point.
trip.
It's ignorance and it's an ego trip.
It's an ego trip.
Like so, when you say you create a genre, what are the elements you infuse? What did you
You are
create?
creating. You are literally trying to rename genres that
Already exists. That's the simple English of all
Yeah.
of this.
And
Pretty much.
And to be fair to be fair, right? A lot of these Afro whatever, you want to name a genre, right? At least don't be lazy. At least
Right?
don't be lazy. Putting Afro in front is fucking lazy.
Yeah.
Call it Bukaru, call it whatever, bruv. Putting Afro in front is fucking lazy. So that our people will not kill us when we are done with this episode. I want us to enter two quick topics before we. Two quick topics, yeah.
Quick topics.
Quick, a quickie, bruv. You know what that's like. You've done it a couple of times while we're recording. One.
Wow.
One is Headies announced three new categories.
What do you guys think?
Shout out to Headies. I like it. I like the fact that
Gospel artists
finally, because
but they called it
I like what they
inspirational.
called it though.
yes,
Inspirational. They didn't call it gospel.
I guess sense now.
I don't agree with that.
Fair.
Inspirational.
Fair.
That's not for gospel artists.
Fair. Sheye, please go on.
I don't agree with that. I think
Why?
it just sort of puts them all in a box.
I get what you mean.
And
Yeah.
it's not fair.
Yes,
Because
I agree
a
with
lot
you.
of gospel records are not
Yeah.
inspirational. A lot of religious records are not inspirational.
A lot of inspirational songs are
it
not even
puts
gospel
it-
songs.
and it just doesn't give them much room
But do you know why
for
they do that?
recognition.
Do you know why they?
You know,
do you
it's
know why
a
they do
start
that?
though.
And
It's
it's
a
a start.
start.
Like, so I think
Yeah.
when I saw you guys talking about how this category is a good thing for gospel artists, but is it though?
It is.
How so?
It
when
is.
they are being put in the same category as people who are not gospel artists.
That's
But
not
then
true.
you have
Did
to
you see? Did
understand
you see all the
something.
nominees? All the nominees were.
Timi Dakolo is there and he has said time and time again that he's not a gospel artist.
Timi
What are you
Dakolo
saying?
is a Christian.
He said he's not a gospel artist.
See,
That's his
listen to
problem.
me. Let me
It's a start.
let me
It's a
even
start.
let me
It's a start.
even
Let's just move. Let's
let me explain something about this gospel artist thing, right?
Yeah, I like where you're going.
Let me explain something
I
about
think I know
it.
where you're going.
What? How can I explain this? Hillsong. Hillsong is popular now.
Yeah.
Do you know that there was a time that the church called Hillsong demonic?
Yup. There's also a time
What's popular now?
Yeah, the church were very angry when somebody recorded with
The
Kanye West.
Nigerian church has not evolved. The Nigerian gospel audience has not evolved to that level.
that level, yes.
Where we would understand that Timi Dakolo, we can call him a gospel artist.
If he doesn't want to be called that.
He can't call himself that now for obvious reasons.
Okay.
It limits him.
Thank you.
It's limiting.
Yes.
Bro, Justin Bieber, they go sing for Hillsong.
Yes.
Do you understand? They've
Yes.
gotten to that level. So Timi Dakolo saying it is,
Understandable.
yeah, it's very understandable. And why is the headies calling it inspirational? Why did they make the choice to call it
As opposed to gospel.
as opposed gospel? You know the country you are in is volatile with religious topics.
Yes.
Brands don't want to be associated with that.
And also that it's very fragmented.
It is.
So when you see, one of the reasons why they didn't do it for a long time, for a fact, I'm telling you, is why are you creating something for Christians?
When it's not a predominantly, or it's a predominantly Christian country, but we have other.
No, it's not.
It's not. Do we have more Muslim people than Christians?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yes.
Recent stats, yes.
In Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, let's.
The North is way more than this. Way more.
Okay.
I'm considering your.
I get you. Second thing I want us to get into is, so political presidential candidates have picked their vice. Atiku picked Okowa.
In Daddy Freeze words, this next year go Rogedo. Next year.
Freeze.
I don't know, man.
He's
just
doing more
lives and
YouTube stuff.
waving.
Daddy Freeze.
Is it wavy too?
How old is Daddy Freeze? Who knows?
Freeze an
He's
OG.
about 46.
I think that is Freeze over.
Daddy Freeze made a video about Buddy Kelly. Make of that what you will.
Bro, but you know what that, but you
Make
know what
of
they
that
call that?
you
You know what
will.
they call that?
What they call that?
What they call culture.
Culture.
That's what they call.
Culture, bro. You know why that's culture? Because John Karamonica is 52 or 53 years old.
Fair enough.
He stays on TikTok for 3 hours every day. That's culture.
And Shalom the God is really older. He talks about a lot of young trendy
the
topics.
God,
I don't
yeah.
think that.
Culture.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think if you're a culture man, you never leave the culture.
Then so all the presidential candidates have picked their vice.
All.
Yeah,
Tinubu has
The
it.
relevant
They
Tinubu has. Tinubu picked Masari. Peter Obi picked Doyin Okupe. But we understand that they have a deadline by INEC, which is till the 15th of July
Next month.
next month. But I don't think that's the case with Atiku. That's the case with Atiku. I think that Atiku's vice president is his vice president. I'm upset that Wike didn't make the cut.
But guess what? Drake that was upset. He dropped an album again. Where's your album?
The only thing I'm going to
This
say
is not about me.
This article.
This is about my statesman Atiku.
Sheye,
Yeah.
thank you for coming.
Thank you very much
Thank you for
coming.
having me. Quickly before I go,
Even the other people are not. Before we even go on, sorry. Even the other people are not happy that he chose Okowa.
Yeah.
They don't even support his choice.
Sheye, please continue.
Yeah, my album is coming soon.
Solani doesn't want to upset that political bag. Pause, please. If you're a candidate, please come advertise on Pause.
My album is
They've got great banners. Banner ads.
election next year. My album is coming out this year.
Woo!
It's called Statement of Account. Features quite a number of artists. I've been working
Here
on
we
it
go.
for
Here we go.
4 years.
Here we go.
And yeah,
It's a really good album, please.
Yeah, I'm still on my Afro-Hype tour, whether it's a genre or not.
How come we didn't talk about hype men at all on the show?
Yeah, probably
Yes,
we'll
We are
come
going
back
to
some
bring
other time.
Sheye back,
Yeah,
because there's a
and,
lot we didn't get to. Even his own story we didn't get into, so we are going to bring him
Which
back.
story do I have? Do you know my story?
Him and Melody story, growing up in the same
How many
streets.
episodes? How many hours have we done?
We've done more than 2 hours, close to 3 hours.
3
Gone
hours.
3 hours already.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
This was actually fun. Thank you guys.
Sheye,
for
it was
having me.
fun?
It was fun. It was
You
actually-
enjoyed it?
At some point, I
Was
was scared.
traumatized.
I was scared because this guy was, don't fucking do me, don't. You know, it was
This
scary.
is Sparta! That's what
I
Tony
love
is.
it. I love it. Thank you guys for having me.
And,
Melody is always a sweetheart.
and that's a
Sweet
wrap,
melody.
ladies and gentlemen. We out. Bye bye.